I can't use it.
No. Is it a 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor Baracus's Eldritch Blasts are a little impotent.
Well,
Or like an Eldritch Wisp.
to be fair, he's
Eldritch
been hurt
Wisp.
quite a bit this fight. So
It's an Eldritch
He's a-
Floof.
You can do it.
an Eldritch. Yeah.
It's an Eldritch
So yeah, you reach behind you as this thing comes up to you, hand extended, and you know your little little drop of force goes flying out, and it hits it in the chest,
Doing off balance.
and it looks down and it kind of
takes
brushes
a
itself off.
whiff.
Okay, you've got more movement if you wish. It'll
run away.
it'll get another attack of opportunity against
I need to run away.
you. Where are you gonna run?
No.
You gonna run around this way?
Yes.
He's going to kill you as you're running.
Welcome to Fractured Roll, where a bunch of us entertainment geeks get together and play a little Dungeons and Dragons. And don't forget to make sure you follow and like.
Hello.
Hey, welcome.
Oh man, no, it's not.
It's not good. It's pointing at my chest.
No,
It's
good.
chopping
Your
off.
face-
Are we live?
We're
Chopping
live
off
now.
a little
We're
bit.
live. We're on the
Over your
internet.
head.
How's that?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
nervous.
you just
to be
worry
on the
about it. You don't worry about it.
Worry
You just
about
keep
it.
talking. How many times I gotta tell you?
Okay.
I'm nervous to be on the
The
internet.
producer has spoken, right? Hey, everyone.
I've never been on the internet before.
Oh,
It's called the intrawebs, Marlon.
Scary, isn't it?
What is this
Welcome
here?
to Fractured Roll D&D, everyone. We appreciate you being with us.
Welcome to Fractured Roll.
That's right, Wednesday night. Every Wednesday. This is
Boom.
what we do,
The sun is still up.
right?
Yeah, what is the sun's doing still
I
up?
know.
One of these days,
Weird
we'll
week.
figure out that we shouldn't be doing this anymore.
Daylight
This
saving
daylight savings nonsense.
Crazy.
I don't know. It's just my
I'm going to shout out some people
Yeah,
who
who
are in
started
here
it?
right now. We got Beast Out Hufflepuff is in here.
Hey.
Nice.
We got
Welcome.
McKinley.
McKinley.
Pigeon Rat is in the house. You guys, Pigeon Rat.
Pigeon Rat.
Big friend of the stream. He's
friend of the
it's
stream,
a
that's
moderator.
right.
Also our moderator.
Now
of
I'm
the stream.
thinking about daylight savings. So we switch it, but then we switch it back later in the year.
in November.
Yeah.
But there's
So why not just leave it?
I
well,
agree.
there's legislation right now targeted towards just leaving it.
I
so not
agree.
switching
Wasn't
in
it something
November.
for farmers? And
Hey, chat, put in the
Yeah.
chat. Do you like daylight savings or do you not like
Yeah.
daylight
It's-
savings?
It's just
That's what we
filthy
wanna know.
nonsense.
Do
Filthy
you enjoy
nonsense.
daylight savings or do you not enjoy daylight
we should
savings?
just always have longer days. Why would you shorten the day in the winter?
Yeah, it's just
Because it saves daylight. No. What?
We just
Are we
save-
in
No,
daylight savings
we're
right now?
in daylight savings right now.
Yeah, that doesn't make
So
any
now the
sense.
days are longer.
No, Beast Out says no. What's
Yeah,
up, Brooke
it's
Gibson?
bad.
Hello, Brooke Gibson.
In the
Thanks for
winter,
joining us. You guys.
Hey,
It's
yeah,
fucking
welcome.
cold.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. We're grateful that you joined us, as we are each week.
You know?
A bunch of Hollywood geeks here. We got together. We decided, you know what, we're going to roll some dice and play some D&D. Yeah, and we're glad you're here with us. Unfortunately, once again, we do not have Lana McKissack. She is out on assignment. She's a woman on the streets.
Out on assignment.
With a microphone, and
did not
that's...
work.
Oh, yeah, toss that over here.
Don't
We
break
gotta
that.
make Lana a little...
Yeah.
It was more appropriate
Isn't she
for
filming
Brock.
Oh, hey,
Obviously.
send those.
She's
over
filming
here,
a
too.
movie.
So
Yeah.
Isn't she filming a movie?
I was
was
trying.
much more
I was trying to be
appropriate
clever and cute, but yeah, she's filming a movie.
She's
Oh.
filming a
in
movie.
Michigan,
She's okay.
so she's doing her job.
Michigan.
There we go.
Michigan.
She's filming
Michigan.
a movie.
She's filming a movie.
Yeah. So
She's filming a movie.
Quentin
she's filming
I'm
a
sure
movie.
she's
not
okay.
with us.
She's okay, but she's filming.
Kelly was with us last week, sitting in for
Kelly Russo.
unfortunately, Kelly Russo is not with us
Russo.
again this week. This dice just rolled a natural one, and
Hey, keep it going. Keep it going, Matt.
I'm about to buy myself one of those fancy dice jails you can buy off Etsy. That guy will go right in there.
Really? You can put
He's
you can
filming
put
a
dice in
movie
a
right
dice
now.
jail?
Dice jail.
Oh, I didn't know.
Absolutely,
About that.
dice jail.
How far over can I make this so that
I don't know.
can't be seen?
So we miss you, Lana. We love you. Do a great job over there. Break a leg. That's what you actors say, right? Or do you say that anymore?
No,
of course you say that.
Little bit.
That's a play thing.
Yeah,
like a
but you
stage
still
play.
say it. You still say it.
Not really.
Going
Now,
to auditions
now
and
Eric,
stuff.
I'm kind of having a
Yeah.
hard time seeing you.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
not gonna
a good
lie.
point. That's why I can't do that. I knew there was a reason.
I mean,
why I didn't do that.
it's a happy medium. We can
No,
do that.
this is good.
Plays and
This is
stuff.
good. Oh, yeah, that's what I was to say. That's what you do say.
So,
You do. It's still good to say.
everyone
Like
still
if you're
says
gonna
it
go
when
on
I
an
go to an
audition, you say
audition.
break a
If
leg.
you're a
Break a
theater
leg.
actor, I guess.
If
Do your
They don't
best.
No,
say
like
it.
if
They don't
you're-
say it if you're performing on a film set. But if you're going to a film audition, people do say it.
They do. Yeah.
So
In fact,
that
sometimes
just like inject
people
some
will
bad
walk
luck
out.
into
It's
her?
kind of lazy. They didn't come up with a new term.
So they'll actually take, sometimes they'll walk
kinda
out
lazy.
of the
But
room,
they
of
didn't
the
come up
audition room,
with
and then you say
something
break a leg to
new.
everyone
Break a
else. And then
Alright.
people are like, oh, thanks for trying to be nice.
Sure.
We know that
Sure.
we're trying to get the same job,
Trying
but
to
it's nice
psych
of you to
us
be
out.
nice.
Why would you want to even break a leg, though? What's that all about?
It's the way they bowed. The way they used to bow. That's where it came from.
Serious?
So they
Yeah.
bowed and
Did
then-
you know? Yeah. The way they used to bow is they would bow when they would put their arms out and go like that. And it was like you were breaking a leg. So like
No.
if you did a worthy enough performance to bow, and to be
Oh.
worthy enough to break
Okay.
a leg.
So it's like
That's
Shakespearean
why.
talk.
That's why it's for theater.
Yeah.
That's why it's for theater.
That is why it's theory, because you don't bow after you do a take.
That's
on a movie
crazy.
set,
That's
unless
correct.
you decide that you want to be that kind of person.
That kind of
What's up, Fire
whatever that
JM?
That's right. I am a good actor.
So, chat, let us know what accent Mr. Eric Artell
Oh
should be
yeah, let's
using for
bring
our
it because we got
announcements.
great announcements.
What's
Yeah.
a new one?
Yeah.
What's a new
Well, don't
accent?
give them suggestions. We'll see.
I
what
mean,
they're-
that makes it fun.
I might be shooting a commercial in a specific accent. This
Hey,
season.
nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. We'll see.
Was this your audition today?
No.
Have we done
No,
Scottish
that one
yet?
got canceled.
Oh,
no, last week
Seriously, I drove all
last
the way
week
down
of-
there and they canceled it.
I've
They
got-
got rid of the character.
Oh my gosh, I've got
So
an audition
good.
in
I
El
feel
Segundo
like
tomorrow.
last week
Oh,
there was
someone
a
said Scottish.
secondary
I was
accent
Scottish.
chosen, and we said, "Oh, we'll do it next week."
Was it Scottish?
Scottish.
Did we do Scottish last week? What did we do last week?
No, last week we didn't do Scottish. Last
I don't
week
think we did
Great, we'll do Scottish, McKinley. 11:02.
And Beast Out.
Yeah.
We'll do Scottish.
So,
Do it.
as we're gearing up for an accented session of
Oh,
announcements,
Cramped Zeus is here for Marlon.
Yay.
we will
I know McKinley's here for me.
we'll let our group of people, our group of intrepid adventurers here, introduce their characters. Lana plays Tolov, Drow, Dark Elf, Rogue, and
Crazy boy.
these guys are no longer necessarily squishy anymore, as we say in D&D, right? The last session they leveled up to level 4, so I mean they're not.
Hey, Cramped Zeus 5. Thank you for being a new follower, Cramped Zeus
Cramped
5.
Zeus
May
5,
you
welcome.
find some more room so you're not so cramped in the
In
Skies.
Zeus's heavens. So yes, they're all level 4 now. So they've got some.
We got some oomph to us,
They got
man.
some power. They're not superhumans
power.
yet, but
Yeah, we got some chutzpah.
they're not.
McKinley's hosting us.
Hey, McKinley.
All right. So that's who Lana is. Who will be running her?
I guess I will be.
Will you be running for
I
her
guess
tonight?
so. You want me to do
Um,
it? It's
Pa.
although, well, Lincoln, what do you think?
Do it.
Do you want to? You've done it so well. I can. I mean, I can because it's really we're just rolling. I can.
We can share. I mean, if you want to swap
yeah.
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have her new?
Yeah. This is
No,
these
great.
are her new.
Pa.
Yeah.
It's like how you say evilly without the rest of the word is pa.
Pa.
P-O-W.
I have paw.
I have
I'm
pa.
back
Sorry, are you a dog?
on the back of the throat.
You have a paw? You have a paw?
I have pa.
Oh, you have a Powell? Are you saying Colin Powell? Wait, you've kidnapped Colin Powell.
Ultimate pa.
And speaking of power, who do you play, Marlon?
I play Baracus, a tiefling warlock, half man, half devil. I might have had an evil past, but I'm over that now. I'm good. So far.
Great.
Not
Not creepy at all.
We shall see.
We shall see. Yes.
I had coffee.
We injected into his veins.
And we zip over to Mr. Lincoln.
And hello, I'm Inaric. I'm a 8-foot tall furbolg, kind of like a giant creature. And although I'm 28 years old, it's almost like I mean, the equivalent in human years is like 12 or 14. So I'm a bit naive as to the ways of people, and just a little bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, even though I've killed a few in my day. All bad people,
Yeah.
by the way.
Of course. Yes.
Bad people.
Who wound
Yes.
up actually taking the head off of
That was
Dirty
me.
Peggy? Oh, that's right.
It was
Good
me
swift
indeed.
stroke.
And I.
Which was apropos, seeing as
Yes.
how he was under her geese. of
And then
sorts.
Baracus woke up and He believed it was he who
Oh,
did
that's
it.
right. I keep
Even though I'd
forgetting
been
that.
unconscious
Do you still
the whole
have
time.
that? Because last session
I
you
still have the
Oh, yeah,
head.
you still got the
I
head.
don't know if you tossed it in
No,
the
I
ocean.
still got
or-
that head.
Still in
Okay.
the bag. It's a double bagged.
Yeah, and so I mean, he did mention he's like a giant kin. He's big, furry, big, tall guy, but he's the smallest of the giant kin. I mean,
Right.
things like ogres and
Oh, Furbolg.
trolls.
So Furbolg on the giant scale, they're small.
they're small. Oh, oof, yeah, very much
Okay.
so.
We're the dwarves of the giants.
Yeah, I mean, hill giants, which are like the lowest level of pure giant, they stand at, I don't know, 16.
So Furbolgs are
18
not
feet
pure
tall.
giants.
They're
They're their own race, really.
They're their own race, but they're giantish. They speak natively.
We
they
speak
some
giant. Yes. And elvish.
and common.
Hello, I am Tolov. I'm a drow elf. I like gold.
That was not what
She
sounded
of
like.
any of us has the most normal speaking voice.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Hello, I am Corian. I am a bard. I'm an ASMR bard of heavenly blood. And if you'd like me to sing a song, we shall.
And sometimes when he takes wings and flies, there's some flatulence.
No, how did that get into the lexicon?
What do you mean by flatulent?
Toots, farts,
At times
passing of
I
gases.
have gases that is passes.
That's human.
Yes,
not
so
human.
my name is
But he's
Corian.
not human.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here.
Now, thank you, all of you. Speaking of characters, are we ready to show art yet or no?
Oh, you know what? It's not in the roll.
Okay.
We should. You know what? We should. Crazy Boy 700. May 699 of your dreams come true, and the 700th be crazy.
Oh,
That was good.
That's a good toast.
That's a pretty good one.
That's a good toast.
Wait, is
If
that-
anyone saw The Bachelor last night, that was a better toast than happens on The
Nope.
Bachelor.
Nope.
Am I outing myself?
One of my friends.
A little bit. So, yeah, just as a heads up, we have character artwork for each of our 4 characters,
and it's dope.
and it's pretty great.
I should find it. I should get it and
Hold on.
put it up there.
Yeah.
Where did you text it to us? What did you do?
I sent an email.
You sent an email.
Mel
Okay.
sent an
Okay,
email
I'll
with
find
a-
it.
with
I'll
a
find
Dropbox.
Dispater 6 in
It'll-
here for Marlon.
It'll also be on the
Spider
website
6. Well, that's good.
later this week. So that's fracturedroll.com.
Yeah, just look in your chat. It's in the chat. It comes through in your chat. You guys look at the Nightbot chat. You sent in an email, you say?
Yes, I forwarded you an email from
Okay,
Mel.
great.
Yeah,
Great.
good friend of mine, phenomenal artist.
Yeah, we need to give him a
online.
big shout out.
He's amazing.
Mel Milton. On Instagram, he's Mel Made Dukes. You just look up Mel Milton, and you'll see his artwork. He's, as I said, he's a good friend of mine, former coworker from many years ago.
He's got a channel.
Yeah, he's
I'm
got a
gonna put
Twitch
the
channel.
channel in the chat right now. If you guys just go give him a little follow, I'm gonna put his channel in the chat.
Is he up right now?
Actually, no, I don't.
He hasn't
Is it
streamed in quite a
Mel?
while, but
no,
he
no.
draws and streams and talks,
you
and
know
he's
what?
an amazing artist.
Yeah, I don't
Yes,
know how to
Crazy
find
Boy, we're playing 5th edition.
This is 5th
Dungeons and
edition.
Dragons.
5th edition D&D.
Dungeons and
That's right.
Dragons.
That's right. Yeah, go give Mel a look.
Update.
His work's amazing, and he was gracious enough to provide us artwork for our characters. And it's awesome.
This is the newest.
It's
the most
awesome.
modern.
Another shout out to my boy Pigeon Rat, Chris
it may
Michael
not-
from
it
work.
may
He
not
provides
change
us all of our
back because
minis. As you can see
People
here,
tend to love it.
this is an ARC. We'll be displaying more minis tonight. They are awesome. Go follow him on Instagram, Pigeon Rat. He shows off his minis, his painting work on those.
And he's here in the chat, so
Yes, he
hey,
is.
say
He's
hello
here in
to
the chat.
Pigeon Rat,
Yes, he is.
who also played with us a few weeks ago.
He did.
Played a few.
He did. He played Killian, the Ranger.
Yes, Killian
That's right.
Ranger. Killian's gonna have to make a little return,
Pigeons
right?
and rats.
Whether
are
whether
tended
whether
to
by
be
Pigeon Rat or by Joe, either one.
Pigeons and rats. are the same mentality.
So, all right.
Thank you for hosting us, Dave.
Pigeons are rats.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks,
Dave the
Dave.
Chicken. Okay, here we go.
Kind of
Here we go. You guys ready for this?
Announcements, Mr. Eric.
No, we're not doing announcements.
No.
We're
That's
putting
fine.
we're putting up our characters on
Oh.
screen right now.
On screen
Oh,
right now.
Oh my gosh.
Characters.
Wait a minute. Wait.
We have.
It was too big. The file was way too big. Oh, this is really embarrassing, you guys.
It's
as if
it's a big file.
those are our characters right there.
I wish I could see it.
You never
Our chat above
shall.
everybody.
Corian.
Oh, hey, who was that? Dave Chicken 17. Thanks for being a new follower, Dave
thank you,
Chicken
Dave.
17.
Corian,
May
if that's
your Dave Thomas Wendy's addiction meet your KFC chicken edition, so you
Corian
become
looks
Dave
nice
Chicken.
and puny.
And girlish.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that. What? Say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, it's lithe and supple is my body.
I'd say you look a little beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very
He
much.
should. He's an ASMR.
So as you can
right.
see, from left to right is Corian, the bard, and then
Inaric.
and then
And these are not to scale because I'm about
Tola.
3 or 4 feet taller than them.
yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
that's true.
That's true.
I'm
So all right,
also
that's it. They're all.
How tall are you?
I don't worry
Well, and
about
we'll
that.
get them. What?
Wait,
looping
yeah,
or something?
seriously, how tall is Brockus?
Don't worry about that.
Is Brockus like really?
Brockus-
I
He's
don't
been
know.
is about
keeping his height
No,
safe.
he's not like.
He's about 5.
Okay, yeah.
10.
you're not-
And then a little extra with his
Brockus,
horns.
I feel like I look over you when I'm behind you in battle.
Don't just
I've
stop.
shot crossbows behind you.
Yeah, but he's got a tail. You don't have that.
I have a tail. Makes me 6'4".
He's also
Is
got
it
a familiar.
whippable?
All right, are we
So,
ready for announcements?
Announcements. Do it.
Great. Okay. Thank you, McKinley, for doing the Scottish suggestion. Hello, everybody. I hope you have some haggis and also some brews ready for this announcement. We've got a few things that are important in this stream. First of all, we got a roll for it sign. It's right there. It's yellow. If you would like in the chat right now, put which character you'd like to have to roll for it. It's usually something they don't have to roll for. Secondly, you can donate and be a part of this stream. If you donate $5, you can give a D20 reroll for any player. If you donate $10, you can give an extra D6 roll for any player. Not just an extra roll, but it's an add-on. So these D6s come in great handy supply. If you do $15, then the bard will have to sing a song of your choice, topic of your choice. And we also have a new gift. $20. We'll do a fractured soul for any character of your choice. And we have a new little item. It's a $250 donation. Hello, Theodore Belial. Theodore Belial 13. Thank you for joining us,
Welcome.
Theo.
thought it is your
$250 you can have named after you a little familiar to join the stream. I think we'll see our familiars tonight of the people who did it last week.
We will.
Once they come in here. I don't think they're in here, actually.
And those
Jebby.
may only last like one episode, but since
One or two at the most.
they
Probably
came up
two.
at the end, they have to be in.
Jabby and
Jabby 86.
Oli Juice
Oli
are
Juice.
not in here yet, so they're familiars. They might miss them. They might miss them. But thank you for watching Fractured Roll. We're going to get started. Please, we love you. We love you being here. Participate in the chat. Be nice to each other in the chat. If you like to donate, it's not expected, but it's much appreciated.
We like it.
He's hitting me.
And the coffee is hitting Marlon.
Yes.
It's battle time.
It's a good
Be
night.
released
Coffee night
from
for
the
Marlon.
bowels of infernal Hades.
Oh,
Thank you for. All right, let's go on.
Those are
That's
some
all the
interesting
announcements, I think.
vowels.
Oh no, actually, we
Brooke
thought we were going to
Gibson
give
is
away
confused.
these this week. We thought we were going to give away these this week. We're actually going to give them away next week because we'll have some more people here, and we want to make sure that people have a chance. But to be eligible to win these metal dice from Norse Foundry, our sponsor,
piano play.
you have to be subscribed. So if you'd like to subscribe for free, go check out the Prime subscriber button on your computer or go to the info tab and you can subscribe for free using your Amazon Prime, and you can also donate.
It's,
That is all.
it's free to follow.
Free to follow.
And it's free to follow.
It's free to follow.
And it's free to follow, everybody. If you'd like to
Free to
follow the
follow.
stream, thank you so much for following, becoming a new follower. Let's do some D&D.
Okay.
Let's play.
I agree. Let's do some D&D. People have dice. See, these dice, these red and white dice, are dice that you, the viewers, have donated to us through your...
I didn't write down the numbers last week.
I know I have 3.
I've got mine written.
What are yours?
20.
You still have 20?
How?
Ah. How many do you have?
I don't have any.
You're out?
don't
I had
think so.
26, and then I used 6.
Yeah,
And
boy.
someone gave me more.
Oh, I might be out also.
pretty sure I don't have any.
4.
Yeah, I think I
10
might
is good for now.
You know
I'll
what?
Keep track.
I think I'm out. Yeah, I think I'm out of dice. So if anyone would like to donate $10 to give us a D6, an extra
I
D6,
love
they
it.
come in great handy.
They've saved our lives.
They've
Literally,
saved our characters' lives.
characters have been saved.
And by the way, I do want to add this announcement. We are going to start having some of our like Wall of Fame online. So for our donors, those who donate to the stream, we're gonna have like a little wall of fame for them.
Ooh, I love it.
So we
That'd be great.
because we so much appreciate the donations. You help keep this stream alive.
Maddie, Ollie Juice, Jabby86.
Keep it alive. Keep
All
it
these
alive.
great people.
Recap. Okay. So. Well, never mind. Let's
Yes.
go. Marlon, over to you.
Yes.
I don't understand why Marlon isn't singing more often with our songs.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
But I understand why Baracus is not.
As a quick recap of last
True.
week's session,
Hey, I don't know.
Oh, chicken nugget getting in here for
What's
Marlon.
good chicken nugget? Good chicken nugget.
so our adventurers are on a quest. They've spent a significant amount of time in the town of Renfeld, the village of Renfeld. Through the course of their actions and adventures, they were tasked with finding a lost shrine, a lost, forgotten shrine to the goddess of this world, Allongé. So, they have, again, through their investigations and through their encounters, they've come to find that this shrine resides on a little known, if not unknown, island off the coast south of the village of Renfeld. They've made their way to the coast, and as they did so, they found their way down through a puzzled tower, and it led them to a Zvart colony. Now, they've encountered Zvarts earlier on in their adventures, these little purple-skinned goblin-y creatures. And from them, they uncovered a broken statue, a piece of a broken statue, like the forearm, hand, enclosed hand holding a hammer. And the high priestess of the Church of Allongé in Renfeld knew that was a statue that would belong in a shrine. So she has tasked them. They have made their way south, and they are as the session ended last week, they had scaled down using a Zvart elevator apparatus, scaled down the cliff face to the entrance of the Zvart colony, where they encountered some guards and a strange, fishy, sharkish humanoid that was there with them also. Clearly not a Zvart, but they encountered this being as well. They defeated them, and now, as things sit right now, they are on this cliff face, facing the opening, the dark entryway into this dungeon, cavern. Who knows? You guys don't know, but they do know that they must press on if they wish to uncover the secret of this lost shrine and to find where it is, if it's findable. And that's where you guys find yourself this week.
So we've just killed
You've just killed
all of these.
a bunch of
Total
Zvarts.
just drew her arrow and shot down the flying.
There was a giant bat,
Yeah,
and the giant bat actually had two Zvarts that were trying to escape the battle on its back, because giant bats are massive. She shot it down. It crashed down into the rocks below,
killing the final
killing the Zvarts as well. You guys do have one Zvart in your possession, so to speak, in your custody,
That we brought down.
that you brought down. He was a lone lazy guard from up high. Did we name him?
Yes, we did. I can't remember his name. It was like something like Doofus Boy, Dweeble.
Yeah. What was
Something
his
like-
name?
Idiosyncratic stupid head. JSKE5554. Thank you for being a new follower. We appreciate you. It is free to follow. Click on the heart above you if you have not followed. It's free to follow.
Free to follow.
Free to follow.
Free to follow.
And thank you all for being here. We're about to start our adventure.
Oh, I like that voice right there.
We're about to start our adventure.
Let's see. I've forgotten his name, and I don't know if I had it written down.
quite cheeky.
Check it out. We're going to start our adventure.
Cheeky voice.
Yeah, we'll
Oh, we also need, by the way, in the chat, we need which character is going to have the roll for it, where the DM gets to choose who will roll for something that normally you do not have to roll for. So please, in the chat, Let's get this chat popping, as they like to say.
Poppy,
Yes.
poppy chat.
Corian. Great. Thank you very much, Beast Out.
Got in.
I appreciate it. I have the role for it.
Yes. Now, one thing I failed to mention also, in the middle of that battle, strangely enough, an odd thing happened. A pearlescent, translucent bubble floated down from the air, about a foot and a half in diameter, and in the middle of the battle, it burst, and from within the bubble appeared a little butterfly-winged dragon that proceeded to aid them in their battle. And this dragon is still with you, this fairy dragon.
Jabbers.
Jabbers.
Jabbers is the name, right?
Jabbers is the name of this fairy dragon.
Of this fairy dragon.
Yes.
I can't remember. Can the
donated
dragon
by
speak?
Jabbers 86.
Do we know its name, Jabbers?
Speaking
I
of
don't-
butterflies,
We know its name
Migration
because
is happening.
the migration is happening right now.
It's the migration.
The monarch butterfly migration is happening right now in California.
they're all over. Fairy dragons, they do not speak.
They do not speak.
They speak Draconic and Sylvan.
So we don't know that this dragon's name is Jabbers, the fairy dragon.
No.
We just knew because of Jabby. By the way,
Jabbers, 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 Jabbers.
maybe that's how the dragon speaks. It's saying Jabbers,
We
Jabbers.
just assumed it was named Jabbers.
Jabbers,
So-
jabbers.
So you
like a
have
dragon.
this little funny,
This dragon is still with us. Yes.
helpful fairy dragon with you. Yes.
And does the dragon understand us?
Um.
Have we figured that out yet?
Oh, it also I've determined
JSK,
it also
thank
feels
JSK,
speaks
shout out, shout out,
Elfish.
JSK.
So this dragon actually will be able to communicate with
Oh, it's
Total
selfish.
And with me.
Hey,
you.
Beast
speak
Out,
Elvish.
thank you for
You
hosting.
as well.
You speak Elfish?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
Elvish.
totally with us.
The Furbolgs are quite intertwined with Elven culture.
Culture.
And we've got an elf right here.
And you
This,
have
this dead one is an elf. Lana, we miss you. Please come back.
We do.
Please come back, Lana.
Try not to get any more movies.
Well, look at this. Yeah, yes. Stop trying to be successful. Well, look at this little dragon. This dragon helped us.
I like it. Let's put a leash on it.
No, you
Yes.
don't put leashes on dragons.
You don't?
No, can anyone communicate with this dragon?
When I was a child, they put a leash on me.
Can't communicate with the dragon.
I can speak.
Dragon, do you understand my language?
Do you speak Elvish? I say in Elvish.
I do.
It
I
speaks
do.
Elvish.
Oh, he speaks Elvish.
I do.
speak Elvish also.
There's two of us who can speak with you and two who can't.
That's wonderful.
We
That's-
can tell secrets that they don't know, like we can talk funny about them.
Oh,
We can make fun of
want to do that.
Baracus's horns.
I
Wish I
is
knew
your
what they were
name?
talking about.
What is your name, dragon?
my name is Jabbers.
Jabbers!
You can call me Jabbers.
I love it.
It's actually a much longer, stranger, dragonish name, but
Her name is Jabbers.
I won't impose that name on you. You can call me Jabbers.
Jabbers.
I like it.
Can Jabbers understand us as well? Jabbers, do you understand them speaking?
No, I think they're stupid because they can't speak our language.
You're just getting that information from the big furry one.
All right, gentlemen. Jabbers is saying that its name is Jabbers.
Jabbers.
And
Yes.
some other things too.
Well,
What
thank
are the other
you.
things?
Thank you for helping
likes
us, Jabbers.
Jabbers,
These
you're a
little
girl,
butterfly
right?
wings are-
You don't know how to check on a dragon. You're a girl. Dragon? I think so, yes.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I didn't know that dragons had genders.
Well, how do you think they made?
We do.
Raucous?
We lay eggs and we.
You understood him?
A few days ago, this one laid a good-sized egg while he was flying around.
Did
Jabby is here, everyone.
I-
Jabby is here.
It's
Welcome,
Jabby.
Jabby. We
Welcome.
just got
Shabby's here.
Did it just respond to me? Did it?
Yes, it did.
Well, plus anything that Jabbers the dragon says, I can quickly translate.
Let's
That assumption.
just make that assumption.
Yes.
I'll let you
Talk
know
to
if I'm
Jabbers.
changing something. in
Okay,
translation.
okay.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, ask Jabbers.
I'm more than happy to help.
Jabby.
More than happy to help. You looked as though you were in need of a helping hand, and I happen to be in the area.
Jabbers, we were in need of a helping hand.
A bind. I call them a bind. You were in a bind.
I
Straight
like
bind.
that term. She calls it a bind.
Okay.
I like it.
Well, Jabbers,
But you don't. It seems as though you don't need help anymore.
well, we don't know. I mean, do you know what's inside the tunnel? We're going to go to the tunnel. Would you like to come with us into the tunnel? We would appreciate your help and your guidance, perhaps. Even.
We'd love you to stay with us for a bit, Jabbers.
Would you?
We would.
Yes.
You're beautiful.
Well, oh, thank
and
you.
a great fighter,
Thank
I
you.
must say, too.
Well, my breath is pretty special. These claws.
Are you saying people can't be beautiful and be great fighters normally?
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what it sounded like.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
That's
that's on point.
Right,
Yeah.
that's on point.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's some serious toe love game right there.
right. Just forget I said it. Totally.
Well, I mean, if you want me to follow, it's quite dark in there.
Well, we can see. We can see, Jabbers.
We all have dark vision, Jabbers. Do you have dark vision as well?
Well, I can see in the dark if that's what you mean. Of course I can. But there's
has
not
dark
much to see in there. I mean, the cavern just kind of goes in and.
Well, perhaps I'm thinking perhaps there's a way. If we go into the tunnel, there might be a way to get across this water that way. I mean, I don't know if there may be a tunnel. There may be a raft of a boat. I mean, we need to go across the water.
There might be. And
So-
we might benefit from a rest as well, some kind of short rest, before we attempt to cross this body of water.
What time is it right now? Huh?
What time is it?
It's morning, isn't it? No?
I think it was.
Do you remember?
I don't know.
When you got to the tower, it was evening. You fought the Ankegs, and you went into the tower, and you were going to rest, but you you went down the trapdoor through the puzzle door. So I suspect it's probably
It's like nighttime.
Nighttime.
It's getting to be nighttime.
it's probably around 8:30 or so in the evening. It's dark.
So this might be a good place to hole up.
It might be. I'm in favor. If we let's check it first and make sure there's no other access to other places where someone could ambush us.
So
Take
what
a
do you do?
rest.
Are you wanting to inspect?
Let's enter the cave.
in the cave?
Let's enter
inspect
the cave. Yes.
Okay.
We'd like to look for traps.
Yes.
Okay.
Make
So
sure there are
Come
no
with
traps.
us, Jabbers.
I would love to.
Wonderful.
So Tolov is checking for traps. Give
Totally
me
will check for traps.
give me a perception check.
Well, yes, that would be. Where's her perception? That would be a very, very low.
Very low. Okay.
She rolled a 2. Why can I not find her perception?
It should be like a plus.
Oh, there it is.
Skill.
5. She
5
rolled
total.
a 5.
Okay.
Yes. She says, I don't see anything really.
Yep. So you go in. Each of you have dark vision. Jabbers has dark vision, and immediately upon entering this dark tunnel, what you guys see is with dark vision is darkness looks like dim light, and then dim light looks, brighter. Not as bright as day, but brighter. But there's no colors. I mean, everything is kind of like a grayscale to your dark vision eyes, except for maybe Tolov, because she's born and raised in the Underdark as she was. So you can see, as though with dim light, this tunnel, it's roughly hewn, and it goes in for maybe 10 feet and makes a sharp right. And as you walk in, you take this sharp right, and immediately, another 10 or 15 feet after you turn, there's 2 little kind of alcoves on either side of this rough-hewn tunnel that you walked in. And these alcoves have like a couple of chairs in them and like a table, but like the tables have been kicked over, and there's no sign of anybody. Yeah, but the tunnel in front of you itself continues on down into the cliffside.
I'd like to investigate further.
Let's keep going.
Let us continue.
Brachus. Wolverine 252, thanks for coming.
And Jabbers, if you'd like to perch upon my shoulder, you're welcome to. If you need
I would love to.
rest your wings, please.
I would love to rest my wings. Absolutely. And she does so. She flits down and lands, and she nestles very comfortably on your shoulder. I used up quite a bit of my euphoric breath in that battle. I hope I can.
It was amazing to behold, I must say.
It's called euphoric breath.
Yeah, it's a special thing I can do. I can breathe on things, and it kind of stuns them a little bit if they're not careful. If they take too deep of a breath, then they get a little bit dazed. And
is it happy?
It's a fun trick.
Is it euphoric, like happy? Like if you were to breathe on Baracus right now, do you have any left?
I
don't have any left right now.
Oh.
Darn.
No.
Well, next time you have a little bit left, you should breathe on Baracus. Baracus enjoys experimenting with that kind of thing, don't you?
What?
Well, remember, you put some of the sleeping powder on your nose.
It just kind of dazes them. I'm not sure if it makes
He's
them
a bit
feel
of a
happy,
junkie.
But it's a fun trick I can play.
Go in.
First step is
junkie.
admission.
What does junkie mean? I'm not familiar.
I don't
with
know
that.
what
It
junkie
means you're a
means
good
either.
person. Leave me alone.
Yes, he's a good person.
Okay, so in front of you is this tunnel, as I said, and it goes on for about I don't know what your dark vision is. I'm assuming it's around 60 feet. Right?
That sounds
It's
about
pretty
right.
typical. You can see that it goes on for another 40 feet, but 30 feet in front of you, there's an opening on your left.
There's an opening on our left.
Yes, I see it as well. I see it. Thank you very much.
Well, shall we just go out that opening?
Yes, let's go. Let's
I'm
go
going
to
to check
the
it out.
opening. Let's go check it out.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Rocket D805. Thank you, Rocket D805, for being here. Welcome, Rocket D805, for being here. Follow.
Shout out to Fortnite.
It's Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Marlon.
Shout out to Fortnite M14.
It's
And
free to
also-
follow.
I'm afraid of all. I'm afraid of all.
Typical 3
I
month.
can't do the Fortnite
Don't do
dance.
Don't do that.
I can't do it.
I can't do the Fortnite dance either.
Okay. So as you guys are walking up down the corridor, chit-chatting as you go, you come up to this opening on your left, and as you turn to
We've
go
arrived at
into
the
this
opening.
opening,
Yes,
which
yes,
is
we're just
off-
going.
off-
Being very uncareful is what we're doing.
Indeed, you are.
I like walking
You
on
walk
the
in
edge.
here, and this is a smallish cavern. It's larger than the tunnel that you're in. The ceiling is probably
Fortnite MM14. Thank you for getting being
Subscriber?
follower.
follower. The ceiling's probably 20 feet high or so.
Does it feel like we've walked down?
No,
Okay.
it's all level.
Okay.
So it's roundish. It's it's much bigger than the hallway, and what you see when you walk in here is a bunch of filthy cots. At least, I mean, there's some animal furs and some straw and
Like a
some.
barracks.
That's a safe presumption, based on what you see. Smells awful, and huddled in small groupings on the far wall are a bunch of Zvarts. They are
Wolverine! VV Wolverine! 252. Thank you for being the follower.
They are clearly scared, terrified. None of them are armed. I mean, they're if you were to take the time to count them, there's probably like 11 or 12 of them.
Really?
Huddled in a couple of groups, just kind of scared, looking at you. Some of them have restrictive collars around their necks. And they're scared. I mean, they're cowering and whimpering and
Jabbers,
How?
are you able to communicate with these Svarts?
I don't know. What language do they speak?
I don't know.
Svartish?
Svart? Svart.
She'll fly over and she'll, hello. Do any of you understand me? And they see this strange little, butterfly winged dragon, and they're like equally terrified.
Are they all in one group?
Two different groupings.
Two different groups.
So there's like
You
4
take
in
the
one
left or
group
take
and
the right?
like
No,
7 or 8 in
Baracus.
another group.
We don't. Baracus, they're
unarmed.
creatures. They're
So-
unarmed. They've been
Baracus.
prisoners.
Jabbers flies back to you guys, and she says to you in Auric, they don't seem to understand. I've spoken to them in every language I can.
And I will also try common. I'll say, does anyone speak common or giant?
And one of them slowly stands up, and he's
Tola pulls back her arrow.
okay.
Wait.
He stands up, and you guys have seen your share of Zwarts. This one is much uglier and much more wrinkled than the rest of them. He's old. This is an old timer. He stands up. He's not armed.
I put out my dagger.
You pull out your dagger. Tolo's got an arrow trained on this
Yes.
thing.
Wait, Tola,
Well,
wait.
hello there, little guy.
And he has a collar around his neck. And the most curious thing about this guy, apart from like his
Chicken Nugget Man!
severe hunch, is that his forearms don't end in hands; they end in bandages. His hands are missing.
Oh my. Tola,
And-
put your arrow down.
And he raises his hands,
The stumps.
his stumps, and he says, Don't kill! Don't kill! Don't kill!"
You understand us.
Yes,
What's your name?
my name, Kritim.
Kittim?
Kritim.
Kritim.
Yes.
Who has
Don't kill!
imprisoned you?
Don't kill!
I'm Corian.
Co-
Corian.
Corian. Kritim.
Inaric.
He refers to himself. Please,
This is
don't
Spencer.
kill. Spencer. Inare. Don't kill.
Who has imprisoned you here?
The Gill people.
The Gill
Gill
people.
Grizzly's
people.
here as well. Grizzly's here.
Gill people. They come.
Grizzly.
They take we away. They
The kill people?
Gill.
Gill.
The
Oh,
fish
gill.
people.
The big fish people. Like they look like big fish.
Fish.
We killed them.
Fish people. Yes.
How many of them?
He looks to his hands to start counting his fingers. And,
Running the show.
3. 3 here.
There are 3.
There are 3 here.
We killed 1. Where are the other 2?
There's
Do you
3.
know?
There's 3.
Are there any other openings to this room than the
No.
one we just came in?
No.
So this is like
I'd like to free them.
Why? We heard you killed the one. There's
there are 2 more.
3 more.
3 more. Do they live in the water?
They come from the water. They live here.
Would it bother you terribly if we took the restraints off these poor people?
Not yet. not
Cream.
yet.
What is your name again? Kritim.
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 I used to. I used to have magic. And he looks at his stumps and he says, "But no more magic. No more. Kill people. They come and they take our home, and they take our people to the island. They take them to
They
the
take
islands.
your people to the island. They've come and taken your people.
We go to the island and we don't come back.
What do you do at the island?
We
so
don't.
they do something with your people at the island.
Yes, yes.
So
We-
all these people here, they were going to take them to the island?
Some.
Why have you stayed here?
It's not my turn. They take us in groups. Time.
How long have you all been here?
We live here. This is our home.
This room is your home?
This colony is our home. And he makes big grand gestures. And it's a safe assumption that there's more than just that hallway and this room that you're in. This is our home. The guild people come and take our home. And then they take we to the island. And we don't come back. And we pray to Raxivort. Raxivort, our god.
Raxivort?
Raxivort. Him don't answer. But we still pray. Wait. Raxivort sent you. Raxivort sent you. And he switches his language and he starts talking to all the Zvarts around him and you know they're perking up and he's like, Raxivort sent you.
Yes.
You save. You send away guild people.
We are messengers of Raxivort.
Oh.
We have come to free you.
And like some of them are starting to like get a little animated. Some of them don't believe it. And he said, "Oh, do you have power?"
Yes.
Power? And he refers to his hands like
Magical power? Yes.
My hands begin to.
And then I go like this. I put my hand out and I say, Tolov, give me a hand. And she puts her left hand out. And then our mage hands come up. Out of our
they're
hands.
invisible.
They are not.
They are invisible.
Son of a... Then guess what? I go, yes,
you
we
can
do.
do something with
I
it.
say, yes, we do, Critum. And I just put my hand out like that, and I send my mage hand out to take his collar off.
Okay. So, in a ghostly, surprising way, the little clip on his collar, there's like a pin, right? And it pulls the pin out. Oh! He's animatedly talking to the Zvarts around him, letting them know these guys have power that he once had in his hands. Oh! You save us! You stop the guild people!
My hands begin to burn as if I'm going to do burning hands, but just to burn.
We can go back to our lives. Yes.
But first, you need to tell us as much as you can about when they might be coming back, how we can get across the river. We might be able to free some of your friends, but we don't know how to get across the body of water. Do you have a boat? Do you have a method of conveyance across the water?
Oh, we fish. We fish in the boat. And he kind of points down. This is boat.
So
We fish in a boat.
Do you have boats here?
Yes.
How are the guild people bringing your people across the water?
With
In your boats? Do you know? You don't
boat with the boat. Guild people swim, but we know guild people. We need boat. We fish all around the island. That's what we do. We don't go on the island. Not anymore.
We'd like to go to the island, and we'd like to teach these guild people a thing or two.
Guild people here.
Where are they?
Raxivort sent you to stop guild people here.
Yes, I think we should.
Yes.
I think we should. Where are the guild people here?
Throne room.
The throne room?
Throne room.
Who can lead us? Who's the quietest of your people?
Oh.
You should come with us.
Can anyone fight?
Oh, fight.
We will protect you.
We don't fight.
Jabbers?
We don't fight. The throne room. There are three guild people and Buckle.
Buckle?
Buckle.
Is he a traitor? Is he someone...
Is he a
Is he
Zvarg?
one of your kind who now is bad to you?
Buckle we. Buckle have power like me.
Is Buckle a threat to us and to you?
I don't know.
Does Buckle need to be taught a lesson?
I don't know.
Who took your hands?
Kill people. I start rebellion.
Look at you.
Rebellion fail. And they take my hand. And now I have no power. But you have power.
We do. Do they ever come at night?
They're here.
Yes, but do they ever come into this room at night?
Oh. He thinks about that. And I mean, night
need to
doesn't
rest.
mean a whole lot to him.
Could we put him out of his misery?
No, we
He
don't
says,
want to kill him.
"Yeah,
We don't need to
no.
kill him.
I'm just asking.
They come
I'm just
all the time.
Corian, can you
They
heal
come
his hands?
anytime.
I cannot regrow hands now.
What about the bandages? The magical bandages. Any chance that would... He seems to have some magical powers.
Those would heal. They
The wounds,
wouldn't-
but they wouldn't bring
wouldn't-
back
they wouldn't
hands.
regenerate.
They can't bring back
regenerative
hands.
magic is pretty significant.
Could we chop the hands off this one and put them on him? I'm joking. I'm
Wait.
just joking.
I didn't think you were joking. I was down.
You,
Can you? Is there anyone who can fight with us if we go and kill the Gill people right now or after arrest? I can go in without arrest.
maybe Buckle.
And Jabbers, you don't have to come too. We don't want to
Oh,
put you
and at this
into
point,
danger.
he notices. Oh, little dragon.
Yes,
Them have a little dragon.
they have one too.
It's in a little cage. Little cage. Just
In need of being rescued, it sounds like.
well.
Is it their pet? Do they keep the dragon? That dragon, they keep that dragon with them? Does the dragon do things for them?
I just remember seeing.
A little one. What color? Is it red?
He doesn't really know colors.
All right, can we have a quick powwow real quick?
Yes. Give us a second, Critum.
Let him give time. Yes.
Give us 1 minute. We're going to talk amongst ourselves.
For some reason,
So
I'm
we should
quite
go back.
keen.
Go back into it.
I'm quite keen to help these people.
Listen.
And I don't like those gill things.
seem
They're ugly. They look like they come from the sea, and I do not like things that come from the sea. No offense if anyone comes from the sea.
Well, fish are a great source of protein.
Protein,
but-
yes,
yeah.
also, and fat. Then
Also
good
omega-3.
oils.
Yes, but they're it's better dead,
Omega-3s.
aren't they?
I don't think I want to eat one of these big gill things, though. Do you, Brackus? I don't.
It's a question I'd like to hear.
Would
the
you take
answer
a
to.
bite of one of these big gill things? Is it?
Omega-3s,
Omega-3 fatty acids are plentiful in the sea.
Baracus, you disgust me.
So anyway, the reason
Nothing new.
the reason I wanted to powwow is we should try to perceive to see if they're telling the truth. But I'm just inclined to believe them, and I'm
Look
inclined
at the poor man. He's
go
lost
right
his
in.
hands, the Svart.
But how?
Baracus, imagine if you had lost your hands and you could no longer do your spells.
Well, then I'd probably just die.
That's why you want to kill him.
No, I didn't say I want to kill him. I
So look,
couldn't imagine doing without a hand.
we
Well, he has
we
other
leave
things to
these
live for.
weaklings
Well,
to live,
exactly, that's
and
my
we go
point.
kill the bigger challenge.
So here's
That's what I'm
I think
saying.
we should bring Crichton with us though, because
I just don't
we
understand.
need someone who speaks the language, who knows the holes.
We need a guide.
And Jabbers, would you be willing to be a personal little lookout for our little Crichton friend if we go in the hallways?
You want me to?
The Reaper MPLS. We are going to become
Welcome.
a Reaper very soon.
You want me to watch over
Be
this
his
poor
guard while
wretch?
we go together. Yes.
I suppose I could watch over him.
Thank you.
Is he coming with us?
Yes.
still?
Yes.
He is.
Yes.
Okay.
If we get involved in a fight, you could watch our backs to make sure he doesn't turn.
And try to
That
hit us with
little
his
fool?
stumps.
I mean, I could do that.
Looks can be deceiving. I want to turn to what's his name and say, are you telling us the
Chrism.
entire truth, my friend?
Truth. Oh, yes. Roll an insight check.
Natural 19. That's going to be a 21.
21.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell from his body language that he's sincere, and he's, as far as you can tell, he's being pretty forthright and desperately honest.
All right. We want to take them out, and we want to do it now.
Take them out means we want to defeat them.
Yes, we don't want to take them to dinner or take them to the sea.
No. I do know some people who would rather take people out who are not nice to us.
He was just a soldier.
Love and adventuring don't always mix well. But listen, what we need is some intelligence. Anything that you can tell us about things that we can use against them to take them down quickly or to surprise them with. We need your wisdom to help us destroy them quickly.
He thinks about it for a little while, as do I. Well, there's one of them have power.
Magical powers. Will we be able to recognize him by the looks?
It bigger.
All right.
Um,
Is there a door on the throne room of some sort? Wooden, stone,
No
what kind
door.
of door? No door.
no door. Open. No doors here at home. We don't do door.
All right. What about this? What about if we all approach and we try to flank the door if they're not paying attention? Then we have him call out to them for help, or maybe he goes in with a question, distracting them.
Critum.
We get someone to come out and we chop him in half.
Critum. If you were to say something to them from the hallway, would they be concerned and come running out? Is there something you might say to them, such as some of you are getting away? Would that concern them? Would they come out of the room for that?
We need to create a reason for them to be surprised. Expect one thing while we do another.
Maybe
Let's try it.
the
Critum.
the hallway it go right to the throne room,
So they can.
right to it.
They'll just see us. They'll see us coming. They can see us coming from the room. Is there a
Yes.
turn in the tunnel?
Is there a place
not
to
much.
hide?
No hide. No hide.
Well, I think we can figure it out as we go along.
Right.
I would like to do so. Critum.
Critum don't want go.
Critum.
Is there someone
Jabbers.
else who can?
This is Jabbers. Jabbers will be looking over you.
Jabbers flits down.
Roxavat sent Jabbers to look over you.
Roxavart's and dragon.
Yes. Special dragon.
He moves
Dragon?
in mysterious ways.
He.
She.
Who is it? Is Roxavat a him or a her?
Roxavart is Roxavart.
Yes, there is no him or her. Exactly.
We correspond.
You answered
through
correctly.
other means.
I speak for Roxavart.
You're the priest.
Priest.
Critum.
All right, let's do
Critum.
this.
Roxavat sent us. And you are to help us.
I know.
You are to help us.
Ooh.
As are all of your people.
Oh, we don't want to die. We don't want to die.
Do you want to be free?
Yes.
Then it's time to fight for our freedom.
give me a persuasion check.
Yes, that's what I wanted. 27.
Oh, dang.
Are you kidding me?
By
Did
the
you roll
way,
like a natural 19?
for those of you who are newer to Dungeons and Dragons, this is a 20-sided die, and 20 is the highest you can roll. And then our different characters have different skills and abilities that add to that. So anything even close to a 20, 18, 19, those are fantastic rolls. So when somebody gets a 27, that's like a dang.
I rolled a 19 and my persuasion skill is 8.
Persuasion modifier is
My
a plus
persuasion
8.
modifier is plus 8.
He, as you speak to him, whether by enchantment or simply just charm, or he's never seen a person as good looking as you are, whatever you chalk it up to, you can see him stand up a little bit more tall. He's a bit of a hunch. He's an old timer. And yeah, he takes confidence in your words. You save us!
Tell them it is time to be free.
I just did!
Excellent.
What if we send all the rest of them running out of the cave, out, escaping, and yelling, making lots of noise as they go, so that they come chasing? As they go chasing, we run out
and swarm and be a fighting force for us.
All right, that works too.
Is that okay?
Of course.
Are your people ready to
Don't know
fight
how
for
well
freedom?
they'd fight.
Yes!
Yes.
After that roll, yes.
Yes.
Let's do this then.
Okay.
Then let us go.
Okay.
We are going to go. We are going to go to there. We are going to call out. You are going to.
Yeah, what
You, my friend.
What plan? What
you-
plan?
We are going to go up to that hallway that leads to the throne room. And you, my friend, you are the key to this plan. You are going to yell. They are getting away. Come quick, they are getting away.
Come quick, getting away.
Come quick, they are getting away. Do they speak your language? What language do they speak? Can
Them
you
no
ever,
speak our language.
how have they communicated with you?
The one with power. The one with power.
Your person, the one who is like you.
No. Buckle? No.
Buckle? Is a Buckle?
The one guild people.
Oh,
with power.
Buckle is a guild person.
No. Buckle.
Is like you.
Buckle we.
Yes.
Yeah. Buckle like me. But him have hand.
And he's with them.
Yes.
And he fights for them.
Do you think you can turn him?
I train Buckle. I don't know.
If the opportunity comes, you must try.
Here's my problem. I need a rest. I need a short rest.
Let's take a short rest then.
Will you still be inspired if we take a short rest? I would like to sing a song of rest to all of your people so that you can all feel rejuvenated.
You rest.
And
You get strong.
I will help you get strong.
This kind of song?
Well, no, I have
just-
a song
it's
of
just a-
short
it's just a-
it's a song of short
It's a
rest.
feature. Yeah.
It's a feature.
That he can do. Okay, so you guys, what he does is he speaks to these Varts around him, and they go, and they're so inspired. They go to the entrance of this room, and they kind of set up a bit of a watch. You guys have indicated to them you need a bit of a rest before you're going to embark on this momentous task. Short rest is about an hour, so if you need hit points,
Thank you, Jabby.
you can roll hit die.
I do need hit points.
Each of you has 4 hit die, so you can roll up to all 4 of them if you wish, or whatever you need.
And it's a 6, right? It's a D6.
It's a D, whatever your hit die is.
Oh.
I think you're all D8. You are a D.
yes, I'm a D8.
You're a D10.
I'm a D8.
So you guys can roll a D10, and for each roll, add your
there's
Constitution
just 3.
modifier.
I have 3. Okay.
You have 4. At level 4 now, you have
Oh,
4.
we have 4. Oh.
I don't think I was even hit in that last
So
battle.
don't use any if you
Right.
don't need to. But if you need hit points, you can roll it and add your con modifier for every die you roll.
Ooh, an 8.
All right, I have another idea.
Now, what does your Song of Rest
Hold on.
do?
Hold on. So my song of rest. Hold on. Let me just do this first. So I did 1, and I think I'm going to use 1 more.
There it is. Okay. Ready?
4.
5.
So that is
6.
3, 4.
Is it the best out of 4? Or what is
No, like each die you roll, and then you add your con modifier to each die roll.
more,
That's just how many hit points you're kind of rejuvenating over this short
it? I
rest.
can only get 3 more. So that's it.
So you're almost max.
I'm maxed.
Yeah.
Okay. So mark that you've
Okay,
used
so-
one. Mark that you've used a hit die.
Use one.
So the my Song of Rest gives a D6 to any creature who is within the sound of my song.
Ooh, I
Oh,
like it.
thank goodness. That's me.
So you can roll another d6
So
and add
roll
that
a
to your
D6.
total if you need it.
Yeah.
Probably
I
take,
don't need it.
take
But I
the
think
hit
it
die
doesn't.
back.
It doesn't
Yeah,
affect
I
me,
don't
does
need
it? It doesn't.
Well-
it's very unclear. Well, I'm doing my rest.
It
so I
works
guess
for anybody who uses hit die to get health back.
if you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest. Each of them regains.
So
an
you
extra
would
one.
I'd
have
like
use,
to hear
you'd
this.
have to use a hit die to regain hit points. So
I'm looking
regain.
forward to this. Sing
I
for us.
would have to, right?
well, anybody who wanted to take advantage of that feature would have to roll a hit die to try and get hit points back to take advantage of.
No, it's a 1d6 for anyone.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But
So-
that's not one of your hit dice. That's
no, that's not a hit dice. It's
Right.
in addition to your hit dice.
in addition
Yeah.
to your hit dice.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, sing it. Let's hear
All
it.
right.
Yeah. What kind of song do you sing that brings a little extra inspiring healing?
It
And
goes
this
like
doesn't
this.
cost one of your
No,
bardic
no,
inspirations.
no.
It's a different feature. Okay.
Rest, little creatures, don't you cry.
So
It
beautiful.
is time to not die. We will kill these ugly fish, and we'll make a sushi dish. That's my song.
That's great. Yeah.
Thank you. That's
So
a
you-
very, very comforting
you
song
found
about eating
yourselves
sushi
feeling
and omega-3s.
Stronger, which is great. It's great.
So it doesn't affect me, right? I mean, it doesn't give me extra.
Sure does.
Oh, it does? So I can- oh,
anybody who hears
fantastic.
it.
So everyone roll a d6 for your own.
If no, I mean you can only roll it if you're also already rolling hit dice to regain hit points.
Yes, I rolled.
It
hit dice
augments
also.
whatever hit dice you roll for extra hit points
Got
during
it.
your short rest. So you can't
So
use
you
it
can.
because
You
you're
guys
not rolling hit
can't.
dice, but you
Okay.
can. But it sounds like you're at max anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I'm at max.
Okay.
All right.
And then, do we, after a short rest, do we regain any spells at all?
No. Warlocks do. You get all your spell slots back.
Ooh.
I think.
All right. Are we rested?
Warlocks get all your spell
So I
slots.
put my loot. I put my loot back.
I have
As
a
you
new.
can see, here's Corian with the loot. Look to your left. That is the one who just sang that amazing song of
It
short
was
rest.
beautiful. Made me fall right
Okay,
asleep.
so yeah, your
I haven't-
rest finishes. How do you proceed?
I have a thought.
Yes.
Did Tolov need to do anything?
Oh, sorry. Tolov, you've been sitting
Fix
here.
her up.
You know, she. Yes, she would.
She's a
she
D8.
should roll a d8. Oh, that's not good. 2. She'll maybe roll a 1 more. Oh, that's better.
Each
Nine, and then she gets a
of them
6.
add your con modifier.
Oh, each one of those?
Each roll you add your con modifier. Yes. So if it's a +2, then each roll is +2.
Oh, 9, 6. Oh, well, there she goes.
She's max.
She's max.
Good. That's a
All
That's
right.
Really, I didn't
efficient
realize
rest.
you add your con modifier. Well, okay. I feel
Here's-
like I would have only used 2 then. I didn't realize that. I didn't need. Okay.
Here's what I'd like to say. I'm going to transform myself into the appearance of this.
Of the one we killed,
Yes,
the Gill one.
that's not what I was going to say.
Oh.
But that's great. That's right. I fought him face on, so I know exactly what he looks like. I'm going to make myself look like him and walk into the room, giving you position to get nearby. So that when the fighting starts, I'm not alone.
I also have Mask of Many Faces. May I join?
Well,
Of course.
Hold on. No, wait. Because if we only killed one, and they would know that there's.
But he could be my prisoner, which could be this little Zvarti with no arms. That lets us get the drop on him.
Instead of having them come run out.
They'll be completely caught off guard instead of warned.
I have an idea. Adding to this,
you make plan.
we are making plans. Here's my idea.
Tell us.
Baracus.
Are you done singing?
Yes.
Awful. awful.
But don't you feel
Don't sing
stronger?
again.
Thank you.
Don't sing
Don't you
again.
feel
I
stronger?
thought the same thing.
Sacred Shadows,
Your
thanks for
hand is
coming from
almost
Marlon. Sacred
sprouting
Shadows.
anew.
Don't you feel stronger?
Stronger. That song awful.
Every creature's supposed to feel stronger. What kind of skills do I have?
That
He has no hands. That's-
So listen.
I like Zwart song.
Oh, how does that go?
So much good. So much good. See?
Now you feel better.
So much good.
That
Thank
was
you.
beautiful.
Yes.
Can we go
So
kill
much
some
good.
fish
So
people
here-
now?
Before we get back to the session, let's go ahead and meet some of our characters.
Corian Basilan is always ready with a fun quip to lighten the mood, and is known to burst into song at any time. He grew up in a small rough-and-tumble mining town, but his ASMR blood and musical talents set him apart from his would-be friends. Corian finally seemed to find his true calling when sent to a small, prestigious bardic school in Pite. But while there, due to a very unfortunate and ugly incident, not only did he leave the school, he left his true calling in life, and at the same time lost his one true love. What he gained in that horrific moment, however, was unwelcome indeed, the companionship of a barbarian spirit, who he struggles to keep at bay within his fractured soul. He now lives the life of a somewhat nomadic bard, hoping to entertain those around him, and just as happy to swing a sword as he is to sing a song. Just don't look too closely into his eyes, for there you may discover a sadness and a struggle you wouldn't expect.
Tolov Helvival, the undisputed greatest archer of her generation, is a mysterious rogue drow with a dark past. Her caustic personality and generally antagonistic demeanor are the armor she wears to protect her secretly sensitive soul. After escaping a horrific childhood, Tolov lived on the streets of Kenawal, where she joined a motley crew of thieves and hooligans. For several years, she traveled with this thieves' guild, working directly for the Vadu crime family, until she witnessed members of the guild engaging in unspeakably inhumane activities. In search of a fresh start, she fled to Renfeld, with nothing to her name but her trusty short bow and arrows. Somewhere along the line, Tolov gained a reputation for being obsessed with gold and trinkets. But really, she simply longs for the comfort and security she has never known. When finally she came across this merry band of misfits, she was very guarded, as it typically takes her quite a long time to trust others. She is, however, starting to warm up to her new companions, and even considers at least one of them a friend, kind of.
Baracus is a tiefling warlock that comes from a lonely past, who loves to eldritch blast his enemies. Baracus had a past life lived with a little bit of a thuggish background. He ran with a group of guys that were quite rough that he thought were his friends. After some time running with the wrong friends doing the wrong things, he finds himself in prison in a town far away. Baracus never truly was evil or malicious, just the result of a misled youth, and got too tied up with friends who truly weren't his friends. While in prison, he made himself a deal with a patron that turned him into the spellcasting warlock that he is today.
His name is Inaric. Wanderer, outcast, handsome for a hairy giant. In the last few years he's wandered alone and friendless, miles from the northern reaches of the Amber Shade Forest, a place his people simply call Amber. Yes, Inaric and his tribe are furbolgs, a type of cute, cuddly giant. Inaric stands about 8 feet tall, enormous biceps and pectorals, sometimes forgetful of his own strength. Don't ask him to pull your finger, I'm just saying. Furbolgs are natural druids, guardians of the forest. They usually keep to themselves, hidden but strong. But even as a child, Inaric didn't quite fit in. With his father as leader and chief, This often made things awkward. Though furbolgs avoid contact with outsiders, Inaric was enamored with a small troop of entertainers, taking refuge in the Ambershade Forest. Truth be told, he absorbed a little too much of their outside music, stories, and culture for his parents' taste. Ah, teenagers. Long story short, Inaric found himself banished for 10 years until he could grow up, return, and prove himself ready to lead the tribe as their rightful chief. A beast of a fighter, Inaric wields a sword called Aegis, a replica named after a hero from a play that shaped his childhood dreams. But he still seeks his family's legendary sword, Inarel, lost when his parents disappeared defending the Ambershade Forest years ago. Now, Inaric finds himself traveling with 3 adventurers, in a way, living the stories, plays, and songs he so revered as a child. But mostly, for the first time in his life, Inaric feels like he belongs.
Here's my
Yes.
here's my idea.
All right.
Baracus, what if you took the form of another one of these Svarts, not our friend Critum? Inaric, you take the form of our fish boy. You bring him into the room as if he's a prisoner, because then we can have Critum in the hallway yell, "The people are escaping," or they're escaping.
And as they pass by,
And as they pass by, you have them flanked. Toliv and I have them here, and also Jabbers is helping us, right, Jabbers? You are
I am
ready
always
to help
helping.
protect.
Yes.
You're here to help protect Critum. So,
all right.
So you guys, like, are you what assumptions are you making about this throne room and people running by?
The assumptions we're making is that as they,
I'll say this: Critum, he will. Let's say he during the rest, he will have described to you the layout.
yes, that would be great.
And the throne room is like at the end of all tunnels. There's just
a long tunnel.
There's just a tunnel that leads to the throne room.
Razor Killer, thank you for being a new follower.
Thank you.
Beautiful, eh?
Yeah, I mean, so there's no like running by the throne room.
Right.
Okay.
They come out, right?
Yeah,
and there's no door. It's just a big open hallway.
There's a long hallway that just widens out into a big hall where, they would hold audience, so to speak, with from within this colony. So, okay. So just so we're clear on that, there's a number of other cavernous rooms off the main hallway. Like one of them is for crafting, and one of them is for like their root cellar, right? And one of them is like their pet pin kind of thing. Pet pen. Yeah, like for bats or rats or whatever.
So what if we have Baracus dressed, appearing as one of these creatures, run away?
Well,
We see if we can.
what if they shoot him in the back?
I don't think they'd hit Baracus.
Let's not put it past.
I like the plan of having you
All
two
right.
in the room and you get the drop on them
Let's go.
as
And as we distract them, you come closer.
they turn to come down the hallway that we're yelling from. You attack them from the back.
And as we attack,
Tolov
you come charging in.
down the hall, and I come charging in as well.
Deal. Let's
Done.
do it.
All right.
So how are you drawing them out again?
So Inaric and Baracus will come in to the room as Fishboy and a Svart.
Yes.
And as they enter the room, Critum will yell from the end of the hall.
Okay.
Down the hall, will yell, "They're getting away!" And then hopefully, some fish boys
Sure.
will start to come down the hall, and
Okay.
that's when.
Now,
We
very
attack.
important, I don't speak their fishy tongue.
Correct.
So,
So he has to yell it right as you're walking into the room.
pretty close for before they have a chance to get suspicious of my not responding verbally.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Coward wizard, Marlon sent.
So
coward
you
wizard.
four, you make your way.
I think we can call it. I think Marlon has won the 2d6s tonight.
How many did you get, Eric?
It's not tonight. It's not very many tonight.
Not a good night for Eric.
Not a good night. Well, I'm just going to call it since we might need them in this battle.
That's a good idea.
Thank you everyone for coming to see Marlon. Thank you
yeah,
everyone
don't
for coming to
get
see me and for coming to see all the rest of us.
How many came to see you, Eric?
Well, where is my sheet?
I just want you to say it to the microphone, that's all.
So many came to see me.
So many.
You
Okay.
have about 6 more than I do.
So let's see.
I don't think we're going to.
So you guys begin to make your way through the cavern network.
Yes.
And you have you four and who else in tow?
We've got.
So
we're bringing all of our people.
What did you do with this Vart out on the elevator? Did you push him into the ocean? Did you bring him in with you?
He's been with us.
Wait! I thought that Svart jumped onto the back. That Svart was the one that jumped onto the back of the bat.
No. 2 others that were actually fighting you. That one was.
Those tried to escape.
That one was like stuck.
Because the other
on
one's still
elevator.
tied. Still tied.
Well, I mean, we can go back and we'll just say that you guys, apprehended him and just brought him in with you and tossed him in with the crowd.
Yes.
So
That's what happened.
What I'm thinking is the 2 of us go farther ahead.
Okay.
And these kind of trail up the rear, trying to keep out of sight until we're close enough to
But my
catch
friends,
their attention.
my Zvart's friends, when it is time, it will be time for you to rush them and take out Coward Wizard. May you not be a coward when it's time for wizardry.
Yes. Or sorcery.
So the point of the whole inspiration is to inspire our Zvart friends that when the time would come, that they would come and take out their aggressions and their hatred of their captors.
Okay.
They are quite enthused and riled.
They were
by
very
your
riled up, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
Worky.
that was the Zvat.
All right.
Okay. So they're all kind of clamoring through this hallway behind you. So you walk through the hallways, and as I said, you
And
pass.
Kritum,
Eh,
I will tell you your other job. When it is the right time, send your Zvat brothers and sisters into the battle.
into fight.
Into fight. They will be behind you, and when it is time, send them.
Into fight.
Yes.
Let's do it. Off
Okay.
we go.
So, you make your way through this
Thank you,
cavern
Beast Out,
complex, and as detailed to you as eloquently as he's able, from Kritum, you make your way through this main area, and yes, you see an offshoot passage that leads to various other different areas of this this cavern network. A crafting room, food storage. You come across another what looks like a common room with a bunch of cots. This one doesn't have any Zvarts in it, and leading from this there is a long tunnel. Again, this is all rough hewn, a long rough hewn tunnel. That leads to the throne room, and from this tunnel, I'll say it's probably, I don't know, at least 80 feet long. There's a slight bend to it, but you're in the last remaining common room, and you can see there is evidence that there's light coming from this throne room, so to speak. You haven't been to the throne room, you haven't seen it. But there's light there, and according to Kritum, that's where the action is. So you two proceed.
Yes.
So you cast Mask of Many
Yes.
Faces, Disguise Self. Okay.
And how far away? So in terms of distance that we can see,
Yeah.
how far away is the throne room from the like so that we can safely be there, Tolov with her arrow cocked, and Crichton there to yell. I mean, how what's the distance of this tunnel to the
tunnel's about 80 feet long. Yeah, and for probably 60 feet of it, it's a straight shot, but it bends slightly. I mean, not. It doesn't bend overly much, such that it would obscure the evidence of the illumination coming from the throne room. But you can't see. I mean, with your dark vision and with the distance that it is, even and with the bend of the slight bend of the hallway, you can't see
into the room.
No.
Oh, great! So we can get pretty close.
Well, the bend is right there in front of you. It's like 20
Oh,
foot
I see.
bend,
And
and
then
then it's
you
a
bend,
long,
and then it's a long straight shot.
60
stretch.
more feet.
Yeah,
Got it.
60 more feet
Okay.
leading up to this.
So that's
throne
2 turns of
Okay.
movement.
All right. So then we can go right to the bend.
Well, it's really one turn if your action is a dash. But okay.
Great. Do
So
this.
you guys change your form instantly. You shorten up. Funk. You're like a 3.5 foot tall humanoid. You're the fish man you saw outside, and you begin to make your way down this hallway. Now I gotta. Whoop, excuse me. Okay, let's replace some maps here.
No map for us. I like it.
Okay. Let me remove this.
Ooh, yes. Let me get that map cam.
Smitty Dude Man.
I know that name.
Smitty Dude Man says 1d20 for all 3.
Oh,
Was there a gift?
Wait a minute.
I'll lower. Was there a donation?
Not yet. Oh, keep the.
Keep the what? Okay. So.
Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Smitty Dude Man. A D20 reroll. What? Sorry, what did they say?
20 for all 3.
1d20 for all 3.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Smitty.
Sorry.
Smitty Demon. Oh, sorry. I'm assuming it's all 3 people who are here. I'm assuming
Does she
it's.
have some rerolls left over?
Does she probably? Yeah, she does. She has 3 rerolls. She doesn't need them. Smitty Dude Man, she does not need them.
I'll take her.
She does. No, you're not. Yeah, no, I'm getting one. We
I'll
all get one.
take hers.
Well, thank you, Smitty Dude Man, for that D20 reroll. Very needed.
I don't know what that camera can or
Very,
can't
very
see.
needed. We can see it. Yep, we can see
You
that.
can see it?
Yep.
Okay, let me get my pen out.
That is fantastic. Thank you, Smitty Dude Man.
Smitty Dude
so,
Man.
what that means, everyone, is for every $5 donation you give, it gives us an opportunity to do a D20 re-roll. So if we don't roll very well for something that we need to do, we can re-roll it using that 1D20. That actually might mean life or death for us.
It
So if you'd like to
certainly
donate, you can go to the donate tab down below. Thank you, Smitty Dude Man.
Thank you, Smitty Dude Man. I know it's about to come in quite in handy. Right.
And there is our map cam, as you can see. I think it all.
Is that working?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, great. Okay.
I'm excited for
So
battle
the
here.
both of you are here. Yeah?
Yes.
Then let's get you out
We're going
here.
to start down the hallway without them in view.
Okay. So
Matty was here.
Inoric,
Is Matty here?
and Baracus. Making your way down the hallway. And Corian, Tolov are here. Is Barzizel out?
No.
He's hidden.
Big shout out to Pigeon Rat. Why is it when something is going on, Matty says? What, Matty?
It's a cliffhanger comment.
That is a fairy dragon. Butterfly winged fairy.
Oh,
no
jabbers!
way.
Jabby, can you see that? Look at that. That is
Is it
Jabby.
blurry? Can you see it?
That looks even closer. Put it even closer. Yes.
Thank you, Pigeon Rat.
Thank you, Pigeon Rat.
Wow.
No, Matty, it's not confusing. We're about to go into battle. We're about to
We
go
do
try
have
to
a plan.
kill. So we have a plan to try to defeat some big fish creatures. that are keeping Svarts captive.
And we heard possibly a red dragon as well.
Possibly also red dragon.
A fairy dragon, or a little dragon.
For some reason, we're saving this vase.
What are they called? Pseudo dragon. That's what it is.
Pseudo dragon.
All right.
Okay. These guys will represent Svarts. Well, they are Svarts.
I mean, they are
There's just
Svarts.
not as many of them.
Oddvox, Oddsvarts.
Okay.
And they've got their weapons too. I love it.
Okay. So, you guys proceed down the tunnel. And you can see the illumination of this cavern as it's being revealed to you as you move your way up. And by the time you get about, let's say 20 feet away, you can see into the cavern. And what you see is a...
Smitty Dude Man just resubscribed using Twitch. I mean, what is it? Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime. Thank you for resubscribing, Smitty Dude Man.
Oops.
You can resubscribe, by the way, or you can subscribe for free using your Amazon Prime. Just look down, becoming a Twitch subscriber, a Prime subscriber. And if you're not following, it's free to follow.
Free to follow.
Just go click the free to follow.
Free to follow.
Okay. So what you see are two more kind of fish warriors and a bigger one sitting on a throne here.
Whoa, look at these things.
Thank you. Yep, this is Pigeon Rat taking care of us.
Oh yeah.
Sitting on the throne here. And what you also see clickety clacking around the room. I don't have crabs, but these baby basilisks will represent crabs.
Oh gosh.
Two giant crabs, just kind of wandering around the room. And then as you're getting closer, on the far side of the throne room, over there, if I use my pointer, is like a really ratty, beaten up, ill-worn, ill-kept shrine of sorts, like a statue, kind of. And it has qualities to it that look kind of like, something that a Zvart would adhere to. And that's what you see as you walk closer into this room. So we'll slide you up here. It's narrow. It's very narrow. In fact, it gets to a point where it's single file. So who wants to go first between you two? You would probably go first because you're...
Yes, you're disguised as fish people.
Okay, so you guys come walking in. You walk in the room, and this is what you see before you. How do you respond to what you see?
How do we do this?
You don't speak a language? Inaric? Or do you just walk in?
I think we're gonna go in.
Oh! One last thing.
Hold on, we didn't. We should have said. We should have said. You like do a big grunt so we can hear you down the hall, so we know you've walked in.
I think it'll be obvious.
But you didn't. And one other thing that you see next to the throne is a crudely crafted aquarium.
Ooh,
you guys don't know what an aquarium is, but this is like a big case that has like semi-transparent walls on it, and it's full of water.
That's what that big square is.
That's what this big square is right here, and it's just kind of sitting in with tepid water in it.
I'm your prisoner.
I'm going to grab my prisoner and kind of fling him gently.
Where are you grabbing him by?
Like his arm.
Okay. So that would look like grabbing this Vart's shoulder.
I'm just going to push him on his back.
Okay.
And just kind of push him. I just want to create a little scene.
Okay, so you just give him a shove.
Right.
Inara, we didn't agree to this.
All right, so boof, you give him a shove.
What are you doing?
Meanwhile, I would like to say to Tolov, can we do this meanwhile?
Sure.
Okay, just because...
As Hello, Amora.
A scuffed angel.
Scuffed angel.
I would like to say, Tolov, we forgot to figure out how we are going to, what our signal is. So you need to go stealthy and go and slap on the wall when you see them enter the room.
And Tolov says,
I can do that.
okay, roll stealth for her real quick.
All right, I shall roll stealth for her very quickly. 18. So 27.
Just
27.
So where does she go?
For a moment.
So she just sneaks. So
If
until she
something
has an
goes
actual
wrong.
line of sight.
just start chill touching
Okay.
people.
She could see from here. She could see that they had just entered the room. So she slaps the wall. She snaps her fingers. She stomps her foot. What does she do?
Yes, I told her to slap
Slap the wall. Okay.
So she
So
pulls out
she
her
gets right here.
bow and arrow.
That'll do.
Yeah. She can see that they've entered the room. They're starting to make a commotion. You're
Yes.
shoving him around. Boof, boof, boof. She
Crit him.
slaps the wall.
Crit him now. Yell.
So Kritum yells out from wherever he is. He's one of these guys, and he yells out in Abyssal, which is what they speak.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You speak Infernal. Different. Otherwise, you would have been able to understand. He yells in Abyssal. They're getting away!
And then
All of them, they're getting away!
and then I do a cantrip, a thunderclap.
Okay. Is cantrip a thunderclap? Or
Yes,
is it...
thunderclap is a cantrip.
Okay, what does that do exactly?
It creates a very loud. Hold on.
Does it do damage to anything?
That's what I almost. That's what I have to figure out. Son of a gun! I don't
You're
have
gonna
it written
kill all
down.
these verts.
I don't want to kill all the spots.
Thunderclap is a cantrip. You create a burst of thunderous sound, which can be heard 100 feet away. Each creature other than you within 5 feet of you must make a con save. On a fail, they take thunder damage.
Okay, so I take a few steps forward. I take
Okay.
10 steps forward.
All right.
I would have read that
Yeah.
before.
You
I
would have
apologize.
known how your spell
I would have
works.
known how my spell works. I take 10
boom!
steps forward and I do a big thunderclap. Boom!
Boom! You do this giant kashpoof! And there's this great noise, right? Just as you're walking in the room, just as she's, just after Kritum is calling out. So what you two see once this happens, the crabs, they kind of stop and they get kind of antsy about this noise, and you know they're waiting patiently. You see Buckle over here. He just kind of gets nervous and he cowers next to the worship statue that he's next to. This character, there are feminine qualities to this slightly larger. They're called Sawajin. Yeah, they're known as the Sea Devils. They're like shark people. She's sitting on this throne, and she hears this, and she looks over at Buckle, and she's like, And she just goes. She snaps her fingers 2 times. And the 2 crabs, you guys make your way farther in here. And the 2 crabs go running down the hallway. I gotta get up. I can't control them. So they come running down the hallway. And these guys just casually
We hadn't counted on
aren't
the
doing
crabs.
much. Okay? They're here. She's here.
Yes,
you're
and
here.
I'd wanted to go up towards her, so I would fight
You
whatever.
know what? They'll probably mosey on over here and kind of casually check
They're right there.
and see what's going on.
And I wanted to move up near her so that we could be essentially a little battlefront.
Okay.
They're right
Roll
there.
initiative for this right here.
Yes.
You and Tolov. Roll for
Hold
initiative.
tight. Hold tight.
Are we just gonna let them die?
They're stupid crabs. We're the ones who are gonna
I don't
die.
know how stupid the crabs are.
All right. Tolov rolled a 16, is a 21, and I rolled an 18, 21. We both rolled 21.
Both rolled 21. Okay. That's pretty good. Who has higher dexterity between the two of you? I assume it's
I assume it's
Tolov?
Tolov. Yes, she does. Yes.
okay. Tolov, you're up.
All right. Well, she takes bead on one of the crabbies.
Okay.
And shoots her arrow at the crabby.
All right. Do it.
Kill Krabby.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm going to use one of her D20 rerolls
Okay.
already.
Do it.
There we go. 23.
Nice. Much better.
23
better.
hits.
Thank you.
Thank you for the D20 rerolls, everyone. Only $5 for a D20 reroll if you'd like to donate to your
That
favorite
was
player
Smitty,
or a
right?
player that needs it. That was Smitty, but he actually gave all of us a D20 reroll and not Tolov.
But she already had some.
We'll
had
be
some,
using
yes.
it.
Okay.
We'll be using ours.
So that hits.
Great.
Roll for damage.
12.
12?
Sorry, 11.
11 damage.
Boom.
Boom. So this arrow just thunk right through its, hard shell armor. What was the?
11.
Remind me. What was the attack roll?
Oh, it was 18, 20,
Yep.
20
Okay.
23.
Yep. AC 16. So 11 points of damage.
Nice.
Boom. Pff, it's this one right in the front here. It takes it like square right in the front, and it's paused, and I mean it's big. These things are, they're wide, they're big, they're probably 4 feet wide, a couple feet tall. Like these are big, wide crabs. Takes an arrow and it pauses for a moment and begins to slowly scuttle again. You're up.
And I shoot my hand crossbow at the same one.
Very same one. Can
Very
do it.
same one. Yes. 24.
24 to hit. That hits.
8.
8 points of damage. So basically two arrows, a bolt and an arrow, just thunk thunk find their way right into this thing. It's hurt. It stumbles, significantly. But they continue carrying on,
It's not dead.
marching forward. It's hurt quite a bit more than it used to be.
Yes.
But they march forward. Say you guys are right next to each other.
Yes.
So one attacks Tolov, one attacks you. And it's just these giant pincers are just reaching, slashing and dashing at you guys. The first one, that is a 13 to hit against Tolov.
16.
Second one, that's cocked. That is 16 to hit against you.
That hits.
That hits. Okay, so that does 8 points of bludgeoning damage as it clamps onto you, and I need you to make a strength check.
Oh, great.
Sorry, a strength save.
Strength save.
Strength saving throw.
Well, son of a gun. All right, well, 9.
Okay, so it actually clamps right onto your hip, and it's not letting go, and you're grappled by this thing. Okay. Tolov, you're up.
All right, Tolov, she's at...
Are you guys doing anything? Because these guys are just kind of wandering around. They're looking down the hallway. They see like the fringe of what's going on, but not really what's going on.
As they're not looking, I want to get into a strategic position.
Okay.
So I
Which
think
is
that
where?
would be somewhere between the I don't know.
Jabby says you should use Peggy's head.
Where should I?
Where do you want to go? This is
As a
this is all
grenade.
happening. You're wandering in the room. You watch the crabs go away, and as the crabs go away, you think in your head, all right, they're probably going to be hitting somebody soon. Where do I want to put myself?
Right. I'm almost. I don't know much about this tank of water, or the statue. I don't suppose the fish people would care about hurting the statue, so I don't think that's going to provide any protection for us. So I'm going to move a little bit closer to the water.
To the tank.
Yes, and kind of turn to watch as well.
Okay.
And
So right there?
I'm bringing with me my little
Oh, you have him in tow.
yes, mostly for your protection.
Okay. So you have him in tow.
So
As
we're
you-
just
as you
constantly
wander-
surveying for strategic advantage.
She's kind of casually, you know,
Dragon Face, $5. Thank
Hey,
you, Dragon Face.
Thank you.
That is a D20 reroll. Let us know in the chat who you'd like to give that D20 reroll
Thank
to.
you.
Appreciate that, Dragon Face. Yeah, again, her body language, confident. She's like, whatever.
Right.
Whatever these idiots can try to. These little primitive creatures are, they're nothing to her. Okay, so that brings us back to Tolov.
Tolov, let's see, grabs her.
The one in front of her is the one that is hurt.
Corian, looks like you're getting the new.
Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you, Dragon Face. Thank you, Matt. Thank you so much.
You can give that to the DM, by the way.
Yes, no need.
Just
No
saying.
need. So she's because she's right next to them, right?
Yep.
So these guys are right next to her. So she takes out her rapier and
Stabby,
goes
stabby.
stabby,
Go for
jabby.
it.
Stabby, jabby. That is a 24.
Dang.
Thank you, Norse Foundry,
Norse
for the
Foundry
metal dice.
Wow. Okay, 24 hits.
And then that is a, let's see, rapier 1d8 plus 5. 7 plus 5, 12.
Okay, so you poke right through this thing. Tolov does a depth,
Yes.
perfectly positioned stab. It sinks right through a fleshy spot in between its little pieces of armor. This thing shudders, and it collapses dead at her feet.
Great. And then she turns and, well, no, she doesn't turn. She doesn't say anything.
No.
Sorry.
All right. We wait for the right
She's got
moment.
movement. She's got. I suppose she's got bonus action, disengage or dash.
Can she disengage this guy from me?
No, I mean at this point she can move 60 feet.
Yes.
She can move 30 feet for her movement, and then she can use a bonus action.
Okay,
dash.
so she's going to dash. She's going to go. No, she's going to stay here because she's going to help me try to kill this guy.
Okay. Yep. So now it's your turn.
All right.
So you're grappled.
This I'm grappled.
I mean, it's right next to you. It's grappling you, so you can't move away from it, but your hands are free.
So I can grab a weapon. So I can.
Yep.
Okay, great. So I get my keen-bladed short sword out,
Okay.
and I hope to do some nasty damage on this sucker. Oh, son of a gun!
You've
Well,
got a
no.
reroll.
I know I do have a reroll.
You do have a reroll.
I do have a reroll.
Do have a reroll.
But
You
I
do have a
am.
reroll.
Do have a
I
reroll.
do have a
do have a
reroll. I'm
reroll.
rerolling it. I'm using a reroll. Thank you very much, Dragonface.
You have to take it.
Yes, 15, 20.
20 hits.
20.
Boom.
Thank you, Dragonface, for that $5 donation. Every $5 donation, you can give someone a D20 reroll, which is very much helped. Thank you very much. And that is 7.
7 points of damage. Okay. So, yeah, you sink your blade right into this thing. What is Jabby and the Zvarts doing?
Well,
back
I was
there?
that was going to be my. I was going to yell back and say, "Jabby, crit 'em! It's go time!"
Okay. Okay. One thing I failed to mention was Drovalius in a cage.
Dravalius in a cage.
Cage.
Dravalius, everyone. Dravalius is Ollie Juice, one of our
Juice is
watchers. Ollie
super
Juice.
familiar.
I don't have to speak in Corian's voice.
We
So
haven't
Dravalius
met
is
yet.
one of Ollie Juice's is Ollie Juice, who is the familiar dragon because she donated to become
Isn't
a
it
familiar.
Oliver?
So Oliver, that's what I meant. He donated to become a familiar in this story. Dravarius, who Ark, thank you Ark for that $5 donation. Let us know who gets that D20. Ark, may you always be saved from the flood.
Thank you, Ark.
Aha!
I think I know who that Ark is. So, thanks, Ark.
So I don't think Ollie Juice is here, however.
Is
No,
Olegius
we'll
here?
just-
Olegius is not here yet.
We'll just have to play without him.
We'll just have to play without him.
Okay.
You'll just have to watch it later.
Okay.
So, anyway, if you want to become a familiar, you can donate $250 to the stream and become a familiar in the story.
That lasts for like 1 to 2 episodes,
Yep.
depending on.
And then when, I mean,
Baracus
Baracus gets a
gets
reroll.
a D20 reroll. Wait. That's not Arc. Oh, Circa LaRue is Arc. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Baracus, you just got a D20 reroll.
That is
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thanks, man. Okay, so and
Thank you
what were we saying about people who donate that much money to become a familiar? They can come back with a subsequent donation on later sessions.
Yes, that's true.
They
Jabbers.
can bring the same familiar
Jabbers.
back.
So this is our so the familiar will last 1 to 2 episodes. If you would like the familiar to reappear at any point during the story, it's another $100 donation. I think it was $100. So another $100 donation, and then your familiar will reappear. So it's $250 to start your familiar, and then $100 will keep the familiar going.
So we got that out of the way.
So anyway, I tell
So
you,
you call back.
Critum, Jabbers, time to enter the fray.
Okay. Let me roll for them.
As this son of a gun is sitting. Matt Dragonface777 with another $5 donation. Thank you, Matt.
The DM would like a D20 reroll, please.
That's right. And don't forget, if you would like to give a D6 to any player, it's a $10 donation. That D6 gets added to any roll, so there is actually an additive value for that.
Okay.
Do you want some water? Oh, you have some.
I have to
Oh, you got.
dang.
Oh, you've got the stash. Oh, to Corian, thank you, Matt. Yes, Circa LaRue, you
Okay.
can give it to the DM.
Of course he can.
Yes,
But
you
That's
don't.
what he wants to
Wait
do.
a minute, do I know Circa LaRue?
No, I do. He's a former coworker of mine. Thanks, Ark. He's Ark.
He's Arc. Well, guess what? He didn't give it to you. He already said they gave him Baracus.
Yes, thank
All
you.
He
right.
already called it to Baracus.
All right. I can live by that.
All right, let's keep this moving. I'm getting anxious
Yeah.
over here. I want
Okay.
to see what's happening.
So,
I'm a prisoner.
so you've called back. They are running up into the
rough
fray.
you up a
Yes.
little.
I
But
need
while
to
they are
fight
doing
and
so,
kill.
it is now this giant crab's turn to
Squeeze.
keep squeezing on you.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's got you grappled.
Oh wait, do I not get a strength? Try to strength save
You
to
did.
try to
You
get out.
failed it.
No, the second time. Do I get one every time that he has me, or
Every
is it
time on your turn.
on my turn? Yes.
Yeah. You made a strength save on your turn.
No, the
He did on
first
the
time.
last turn.
Oh, my bad.
Do I get to do it again?
Yes, you do.
All right. Oh, Ark, $25, Ark. Thank you,
Thank
Ark.
you.
Thank you,
Very
Ark.
generous.
Rerolls to Matt.
No. 5 rerolls to the DM. Oh, come on.
That's
what,
dangerous.
What are you doing
That
to
is
us?
dangerous
You
for
guys,
the
all right.
players.
Everybody who's in the
I
chat.
mean-
The DM is getting a lot stronger during
I
a battle.
mean,
So
we
if
may
you would
need
be
your
so
help.
kind as to help the stream and send us along some either rerolls or some d6s, we'd very much appreciate it. So, so I get to do a strength save to get him off my
Yep.
thing, right? Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Thank you for checking
Great.
me on that.
I just
yes.
want to make sure to try to save my hide.
Strength save.
Boy. Oh, yeah, that's a 20. That's a dirty 20.
That saves. So you wriggle on your turn. You wrestle. You get your elbows out. You've just poked him, so he's a little bit weakened. And like you bring a swift knee up, and it just kind of cracks and dislodges his claw from the grasp it had on your waist. And as you do that, you step back, but he reasserts himself. It reasserts himself and reaches for you again because it's his turn in the initiative order. And so he's going to grab at you again with his claws. And that is 22 to hit.
Yep, that would actually
So,
grab me again.
He grabs once again, slams his claws around you for another 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did you join this yet?
But you need to make another strength save now to see
wanna
if he
concentrate our
successfully
fire on the
grapples you
magic
with
one?
this hit. Every time he hits you, and then every time
I've
on your
got it.
turn,
Yeah.
I could also throw
Strength save.
into the.
Oh, man. No, 9.
you're grappled again.
Still grappled.
So you're not running away.
Not running away. But I'm hoping my Svartians will come and help me.
Okay. So Tolov, you're up.
Oh, Tolov. Yes, Tolov is here, and Tolov would like to take a nice rapier stab at this grappling
Good.
creature. I'm going to try to stab him.
All right. Lana will stab you.
That would be a 9.
Okay, she's got rerolls.
She does. She has 2 rerolls, but we might need them for the...
You want to save them. Okay, so 9. So this thing, in its motion to scuttle around and reach, she pokes down at it with her rapier and it hits, but it glances off his natural body armor and misses.
Matt?
Yes.
I think we're ready to jump a surprise attack on the old magic lady.
Okay, are you moving any closer? Or are you gonna be where you are and make said attack?
Bring the prisoner closer.
Yeah, I'm going to walk the prisoner closer.
So over the past 10 seconds or so, you've just kind of maintaining the same kind of casual attitude. You're moving closer. Okay.
Bring the prisoner.
So roll initiative so I can get you.
I want to get in sword striking distance myself.
So you're kind of casually coming over. Actually, don't roll initiative quite yet. I'll give you a surprise attack.
Okay.
Bring the prisoner.
If
Marlon is going to be behind me though, so that
roll a deception check with advantage.
Put me to the side of you so you don't want to get too hard.
Just 10.
Okay.
She's like, huh?
Yeah. I will get to that in a moment. So where were we? Tolov missed. Yes. Corin, you are up.
Come on.
What do you do?
I'm up. So the
I'm
Sparks
sorry
haven't
in
gotten to
advance
us
if
yet.
this kills your party.
So I gave them
They will in a moment.
or jabbers.
They're making their way up right now.
No jabbers or Svartians.
They are in there. Look, they just made it up there now.
Yeah, dude, here they come.
All right, I'm gonna.
This is how you run a revolt, friends.
I am going to.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna keen blade short sword.
So you
this
still
sucker.
got it in your hand.
Still got it in my hand. Yeah.
Quick stab down at this thing.
18 crit.
Oh,
That is a crit!
crit with your keen-bladed short
Crit,
sword.
yes.
All right, so
nice.
max damage on the first die.
Okay, so that's 6.
So that's a
9,
critical
so that's
hit.
a 9.
Just roll the dice
Or
once.
6, so that's
Usually
6.
that's on a
The
natural
plus 3
20,
is
but he
just
has
on
a
the-
special sword,
All right, 8 plus 3,
so
11.
he gets to roll
11.
double damage.
So, yeah, so this short sword sinks hilt deep into this thing. You find perfect spot. You feel the effectiveness of this extra special blade just cut right through it, and you even twist your hand a little bit and just, wow.
Pull it out.
And this
That's
thing,
an angle.
it squeals, and it hurts so much that it actually lets go of you.
Yes.
It releases the grapple right away. The crit was so effective against it. That brings us to
Oh no!
Another
Oh
thunderbolt.
no! Ark, another $10.
hey, my man.
Ark, it doesn't need to go to the DM.
I'm
Ark.
worried.
Does not need
I'm
to-
worried.
2 d6s to a d6 to the DM.
No message. No message.
Not yet.
So 1 to Corian and 1 to Anaric to even the odds. Thank you very much.
Oh.
All right.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Ark. Appreciate that. Thanks for your support, everybody.
Thank you, Ark. We really appreciate it.
Let your friends know. We're just having some fun. Hopefully you are too. We're in the middle of this battle, so let's keep this going, yeah?
Yeah.
So you've just sunk that pizza into your mouth. And that brings us to jabbers. Jabbers. As you sink this in, you can hear the twitter of a draconic, melodic noise come up behind you, announcing her presence. And as she does so, she comes flitting over your shoulder, and she just comes down to bite at this big crab that you just finished stabbing. And that's a 25 to hit.
Nice, jabbers.
So she darts in super quick. She's super dexterous.
Jabbers.
Little butterfly wings right over your shoulder. Woof, she comes in, chomps on this thing with her mouth. Does a little bit of damage. Let's see.
Circle LaRue says, just lurking while he works. So do your thing.
She is going to. Yeah, she's gonna dart down and take a chomp. She's gonna fly up. She's gonna come around back and just kind of hover and flank over here. She's trying to be strategic. She's not dumb. She's a clever little fairy dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's lived a long time.
Yeah, and now it is this Vart's turn, and only one of them can get through right now, and it's definitely not crit him because
He can't do anything.
he's in the back. He's the guy with the whip.
Hey, XD1 Dev, thanks for being a new follower.
Free to follow.
Free to follow.
So
Free to
one of them
follow,
comes up, and they don't have any weapons. They've got, so he's just going to come in and just kind of inspired by your Cridim's words before, he's going to come at this thing and pummel at it with his hands. That's a natural 7. So he's going to hit this thing, but it's just not strong enough. And boom, 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 boom. He would have worked his way right here to do so, like right between you guys' feet. Okay. So boom, 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 boom. He does that. This crab, kind of being assaulted, gets frustrated. You heard it. It chomps right back at you. It's his turn right now. Natural 20. Yeah. Natural 20.
What? You should lose a reroll for that.
Me? I should get a reroll. Oh boy. That is a 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Are you kidding me?
12 points of bludgeoning damage. As this thing, it just chomps right around your waist with its hand.
Gosh.
Give me a strength check to see if you're grappled. Strength save.
12.
You just beat it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just beat it. Meter beat. So it clamps at you, and you just barely twist out of the way, and you're able to finagle your body, wrench its claw apart. But man, that hurt quite a bit when it got you. Now, you guys,
Right.
you sidle up to this Sawajin royal, noble, whatever, and just at the last moment, she looks over, and there's something odd about you and your behavior. I rolled insight versus your deception, and I rolled a lot higher than you. So I won't give you a surprise attack, but which means you won't have advantage on your attack. But you did sidle up, and I'll allow you to have an attack, but she will get an immediate counterattack right against you, both of you, and then we'll roll initiative, and we'll get you in the initiative.
All right. So I'm going to attack her with my long sword.
Okay. So, okay. So do you drop your your form drops. Whew, as soon as you go to make a motion, is that how it works? Disguise self?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it does. So as soon as you go to make this motion to attack, whew, this image of a Sawajin that is no longer, and standing before her is this 7'11" hairy beast. She's probably 7 feet tall. She's not much shorter than you. She's large. But she looks at you, and you swing your sword at her.
All right. Let's see. D6. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 to hit. Hits.
Yes. All right. So that's going to be. Let's see. That's a D8 plus 4. So that's going to be 10 damage. And what I would like to do is I would like to use my action surge.
Jabby, $50, Jabby. Come on,
Jabby.
Jabby.
Haven't you given enough? Thank you so much.
Jabby.
The rest D6 to Inara.
A couple of rerolls to Tolov and the rest D6s
Oh,
to
wow.
Inaric.
Oh, my
Jabbers,
goodness.
he had
Thank
so
you,
many D6s.
Jabbers.
Thank you, Jabbers.
So that's $10 of rerolls.
yeah,
So $40 worth of.
a couple of rerolls to Tolov, so she's
4,
now up to 4.
So 4 d6s for Inaric.
And then 4 d6s. You want 4 d6s to
$10
Inaric?
each.
That is very nice.
Inaric's already got
So
a lot, but
nice.
okay.
So nice.
Okay.
I
So you do 10 points of damage, and what are you doing beyond that?
Dying.
I do my my action surge to take an additional action.
Attack action.
And
Okay.
I'm going to attack
Do it.
again. That's 11. I'm going to use a d6. 14. 16.
Hits.
Yes. All right. And that's going to do
Oh, thank you, Jabber.
9 damage.
Okay.
Slashing. Ah, yes.
Okay.
Thank
So,
you for the D6.
You come in,
Used
boom, boom, slashing, and she's hurt bad. Well, she's hurt, caught, mildly by surprise, and she immediately responds with a counterattack, and then I'll let Baracus get in on this because he's a step behind there.
He's ready. I think he's ready. Divine Smite.
I'm ready.
So, as a response, she, gosh, there's so much she can do. She immediately reaches her hand out at you, and she gurgles some guttural, bubbly language under her breath, and casts a spell at you.
I don't like that.
I like that.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Time to have some fun.
Indeed.
Then for some.
It's time.
I'm going to use a D20 reroll.
Use it.
That's still not great. Oof. Wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw.
It's time.
Time to pull out the big guns.
It's time to do something mean.
Oh, you can't. Wait. You can't use those on a reroll.
I can't use them on a reroll.
Yeah, you can't use it. Oh, Dragon Face, $10. Thank you, Dragon Face.
Dragon Face.
So
Dragon
that is
Face.
going to be an 8.
8.
It's going to be an 8.
To Corian! Yes!
Corian gets D6.
Thank you. Oh, Jabby, another $50! Come on, Jabby!
Okay, someone else has to keep track of all that. Thank you, Jabby.
Smiley face.
To Corian, please don't die, smiley face. Yes!
Thanks, Jabby.
Thank you, Jabby. Oh,
That's
let's
awesome.
see. You guys need to let us know. Are these
Yeah, you keep track of it because I've got too much to keep track
Oh yeah,
of.
no. Yeah,
Okay.
you got it.
Oh
You got
shoot!
it.
Hold on. It was a 9, not a 6. So that's
Yeah, it was
still
a
an
9.
11.
Okay.
That was
So
an 11 on the saving throw.
she holds her hand out. She gives this guttural, curse under her breath, and you feel this enchantment overcome you. Your body slowly stiffens up,
D6
and
as
you are standing there paralyzed and held.
Oh, you're kidding.
So you are paralyzed, which means you're incapacitated. You fail all strength and dex saving throws. Attacks against you have advantage.
It's fine.
Any attacks that hit are crits.
It's okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
It's okay.
On the end of your
Dang
turn,
it.
It's okay. Watch this head.
at the end of your every turn, you can make the save again.
All right.
Who has
Baracus,
the
you're
bag
up.
bag of dice?
I have it.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Save me, Baracus.
Baracus, you're up.
Save me.
I'm going to do a direct hit with a witch bolt
Thank
Oh,
you. Thank
yes.
you, Jabbers, and thank you, Dragon
Okay.
Face.
at the sheet.
Yes.
One before you do that, one moment. So she casts that against you, and she moves.
Perfect.
Off the throne.
Even better.
She runs over to her guys, yelling.
Oh, how far are they
Oh,
now?
Razor Killer likes
Well,
Witch
they're
Bolt.
15. She's 15 feet
Well
away
within
from you.
range, my
Witch
friend.
bolt.
Well, if she's
Is
next to her friends,
Is that what you're
I'm
casting?
going to switch it up.
What are you doing?
Burning hands.
Okay.
Since they're 15 feet away.
Does that,
Oh, you can
does
hit
that,
more than one.
Does that affect all of them?
Burning hands. You need to be 15. It's a 15-foot cone.
Oh, 15-foot cone.
Yeah. So you could only get 2 of them if you moved close enough.
So can I take a step forward and then shoot it off, or?
Yeah, you could step right. You'd have to go right there.
Ah, there
you
we
could
go.
get those 2 right there.
Perfect.
Okay.
Burning hands it is.
Dex saves, both of them.
Oh, so they can save. They can save from that.
They take half damage.
Oh, right.
So she... That's an 18 for her on her save. And that is a 10. What's your spell save DC? Top right of your spell sheet. Spell save DC.
It's 13.
Okay, so she saves. That guy right there does not. So you roll. You roll 4d6 fire damage,
4d6.
Yes.
and she takes half.
Uh-huh. 2,
2,
5,
7,
2,
9,
6.
15. Okay, so he takes 15 points of damage. She takes 7. So yeah, you come sauntering up, thumbs together. This fan of flames goes flying out towards them and just encompasses them both.
Yes.
And
Turns out I'm not as Rodbach.
so let's see.
Did you think I was a prisoner?
It looks like a boomerang. You think?
Oh yeah,
You think they were glitching, but we're not.
that's awesome.
1 second here. Sorry, guys.
I burned it down. Much like the Amazon rainforest.
Okay, so you've got some movement left still if you want. You can stay where you are.
Yes, I'm going to back up a little bit.
Okay, so you've got like 20 more feet of movement.
Yeah,
so.
me back up. I was like,
If
not like
you wanted to back straight up, you could go all the way there.
Let me go there, since
Okay.
I've gotten my lady's attention.
Okay. And now it is the two Sawajin's turn right here. So,
What are they gonna do?
this guy is going to... He's going to storm right after you.
What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do?
They're both going to storm right after you.
Yeah, put yourself in range.
The first one, he is going to...
Give it to me.
He's going to bite at you with his bitey bite.
Bitey bite mouth.
Let's go. Take a bite.
That's a 22 to hit.
Okay.
And then he bites and he follows it up with a slash.
Oh no, you're gonna.
And that is a 12 to hit.
You're gonna.
Oh.
Well, the first one
is
hits.
11. So.
Okay, so they both hit.
Oh no! Oh no!
You guys gotta get past these frickin' crabs.
I know. Well, I didn't think you were gonna attack that quickly.
You take 6 points of damage
Not bad.
total
Not bad.
off those
Not
2
bad.
hits.
Oh, that's a good low.
That's
roll.
not
That's a
bad
good
at all.
roll, DM.
Thank goodness.
So he's come in, bite, slash, and he gets you on both of them. And the second one, as he sees the blood slash from your shoulder and your chest,
Bloodlust.
he just you see this like intensity ratchet up on him as he starts to frenzy a little bit, and when he sees the blood, and he comes biting at you and slashing at you also.
Dang.
That's fine.
That's a natural 20 on the bite.
Oh, come on, DM. What is going on here?
What? You rolled crazy before
know,
also,
I know,
and that was
I
a
know,
natural
I know.
19 on the follow-up slash. So
dang.
the bite,
Are you gonna die?
6
right
points
now?
on the bite,
No, you're not gonna.
and the claws, 3 points. So 9 points total. Nine more damage you take on that.
Circle
guy's.
LaRue.
Okay.
Guess what? Another familiar is coming into the game.
Ark, what are you doing?
LaRue, Ark, what are you doing?
Wow. You know what? Since Ollie's not here, maybe we
Well,
swap
I
around.
mean, I
It's
don't
up
know.
to you guys.
I mean, I think it's a new one that
It's
comes in.
got to be a new one.
It's got to be a new one that comes in.
Okay, so what did we say? Fairy dragon, pseudo dragon, or I think we just said one of those two, didn't
Freaking
we?
amazing.
Yeah, those were the two available. Yeah.
But
the
now
fairy-
we need a third, right? So that we can, unless you want
I've
to
got,
have.
I've got
Ollie
another
do-
little guy here.
Okay.
We can pop into the fight here.
All right, so Ark, just give us two characteristics and Judo 6 or Judo 958, a new fractured subscriber.
Hey.
Thank you, Judo, for
Thank you,
subscribing.
Judo.
You will be. By the way, everybody,
Pretty fun, eh?
everybody who's here, just taking a pause in the action right now.
We're going to be giving away these to one lucky subscriber next week is going to be getting this set of Norse Foundry metal dice. They are really awesome. Some of us are playing with metal dice right now. I'm playing with a set.
And you've been rolling crazy all night.
And I've been rolling crazy all night. So if you want to become a subscriber, you can subscribe for free, actually, using your Amazon Prime. But feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much.
Okay, so...
As long as I can wake
No,
up.
Maddie, don't give the DM more D20s. No.
It's fine.
You're fine?
I'm good.
I don't know if you're good.
I'm good.
You did it in your streams.
I just
well, we
might
saw it,
need
Circa,
some help.
Okay. So Ark is...
Amazing.
What does he want?
I
Ark.
might need some
So let us
help.
know if you would like to be the fairy dragon or the red or the
pseudo dragon.
or the pseudo dragon. And yes, two characteristics of them. Like they can be
And a name.
and a name as well. So two characteristics can be, aggressive or timid or shy or happy or angry or calm or whatever. Any two characteristics you want to give it. But it is a friend to the party. It is not a friend to the DM. We did decide that. It's not a friend to the enemy. It's always a friend to the party. Didn't we decide that?
I don't know. Did we?
I think we did.
I think we just did now.
Yeah, no, we did. I
think we just did now.
It is a
Okay.
friend to the party. It's a boon. It's a boon for the party.
We can have a heckle demon for $1,000.
Yeah, yeah.
The heckle demon can come and heckle us.
Okay,
again. We just make it so high no one ever wants to do it.
Circa LaRue, Struggle Sunday the 5th.
Struggle Sunday the
Struggle
5th.
Struggle for short. Circa LaRue, Struggle Sunday the 5th.
All right,
I love it.
Okay, so will he
Keep
be
fighting until we meet him.
fairy dragon or a pseudo dragon?
Pseudo dragon.
That's why I was saying we could have the one in the cage be struggle. Since
Well,
Ollie's
no,
not
because
here.
Well,
Ollie was
Ollie paid for it.
specific about wanting to be there,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Wanting to be
What? Yeah,
in the
like
cage.
Ollie was specific about where
All right.
his dragon was going to be.
That brings up a good point. So,
A joker and a lazy bum.
I love it.
okay.
So maybe he won't enter the fray, but he might just be there and
Just come and watch.
crack jokes at us while we're trying to fight.
Hey, what are you guys fighting about, huh? Wish I could help. I mean, I could, but I
Okay.
okay.
See, man.
Man, thank you, Ark. You are too kind.
Thank you, Ark. So what? That was the Sawajin's term. They hit you. Okay, so now we've got struggle. Okay, so this happens. // You're getting. Baracus is getting teamed up on by these two sea devils.
It happens.
And while this is all happening, Drovalius, our pseudo dragon from the previous session, he's in this cage and he wants out more than ever now. He wants out. He needs to. I
wish I could let him out. I'm
He's
paralyzed.
trying to. You are held. He's trying to help. I mean, he's for whatever reason you don't know, but he's frantically. Obviously, he's trying to get out because he's a prisoner. So I'm gonna allow him to make a bashing.
Ooh, yeah.
He's clawing. He's
His wings are smashing.
Yeah. I'm gonna use a reroll on that.
All right. Yes.
These are out.
Okay.
Can't use those.
So I totaled that up to a 20.
Can't use.
Oh, can't use them on reroll?
Can't use them on reroll.
My bad. Well, okay. So he's bashed against the bars on this thing, and there's a significant. I rolled a 14. There's a bending and a compromising of the strength of this cage as this little red dragon is bashing around in this, calling out, in. Oh no, he's just screaming, trying to break out of this thing.
And I have enough control of myself to say, "That's it, little guy. Get out of there.
You can do it.
You can do it."
Okay, that brings us to the top of the initiative order, back to Tolov.
Tolov. Now, question.
Yes.
Can we hear what's going on? Can Tolov see down the hole?
You can tell there's a fight. I'll tell you.
Can Tolov tell there's a fight?
I mean, if you didn't hear the cage
Like,
rattling,
can we hear it or?
I mean, give me a perception check real quick.
Okay.
you want to use a
Here it is.
die
Got
for
it.
that.
Where's her perception? 17.
Okay. Yeah. She can definitely hear that there's some kind of confrontation happening.
Perhaps
down
even
then
there.
she
a
goes,
ruckus.
Are you okay here? And I say, yes, I am. And so she dashes down the hole with longbow ready.
Okay. So she runs 30 feet. 30 here.
Now we've got him right where we want him.
She can bonus action dash.
Yes. Yes. Juto 958, $10. Thank you, Juto
Thank you,
958.
Juto.
So,
So she's bonus action dashed into this room, and she sees what she sees before you.
Great.
What's her action?
So I think as she was probably dashing, and she probably saw these two that were attacking Baracus.
Yeah, the whole
So
way.
I think as she was dashing, she was probably have a bow and arrow ready, and as she came skidding to a halt, unleashed an
Okay, which
arrow.
one is she shooting
Probably
at?
at the one to the right, since she's
This one there. Okay, shoot. Fire away.
don't forget she's got that dart that can fly around too for several hits.
That's right. That's a 26.
That hits. Are you kidding me?
No, 19 plus 7.
Dang.
Thanks, Norse Foundry.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Norse Foundry.
Well, it's only a 6.
Okay.
Only 6 damage. That's right. She does have this.
She doesn't have a plus something.
Okay,
on
so
her.
she's just running, like keeping
God,
perfect
roll
balance
one.
as she runs. Arrow drawn, comes busting into the room, and she just launches an arrow,
Thwack!
and it just punches right into this Sawajin's back.
That's a D6 to Baracus.
Yes.
D6 to Baracus. Very nice of
Okay.
you, Juto.
So that's her turn, Corey, and you're up. I don't have the things up because there's just too many things to
Yeah.
keep track
So
of.
I am grappled by this. Oh no.
Thank you.
You broke the grapple.
I broke the grapple. So he's standing in front of me, right? I'm gonna take another lunge with my keen-bladed short sword.
Okay.
Into his little gullet. Oh, son of a gun. Let's see. I'm gonna use a. I'm going to use a reroll. All right, so that's much better. 18
Hits.
and then I do 1d6 plus 3.
Eight natural 18?
No.
Oh, okay.
3, 6 damage.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Okay.
Thank you for the reroll.
So yeah,
Thank you for the reroll, Dragonface.
You come slashing down on this thing, and you find a fleshy spot right in its arm. You chop one of his 2 claws right off.
Yes.
I mean, he's hurt bad.
Nice.
You gonna stay where you are?
Yeah, we need to see this thing finished off because I don't want my Spartans.
Okay.
But I say, come Sparks, let's make crab meat. Let's
Okay.
make crab cakes out of this crab.
So,
Okay.
Jabby.
Jabbers in the
Jabby,
in
it is
the
now
fray.
Jabber's turn.
Jabbers.
Yes.
So, Jabbers comes up to this thing and once again just comes flying down at it. Just as you slash at it, she takes that moment to come down and coordinate her efforts and take a bite at this thing, but misses terribly.
Oh.
Jabbers a little.
Yeah, she misses,
A little too
unfortunately.
much juice.
It happens. It happens.
And it's the Zvart's turn, so it's his turn right here. So he's going to continue trying to pummel on this crab next to it.
Question. Sorry, question. Well, you can do that. I'll do it with the next Svart since you already
Okay.
rolled.
Natural 19.
Nice.
So that's a hit. It only does 1 point of damage. Still up, but getting pummeled by this Zvart. These guys, I
Nice.
suppose they're getting into the fray, yeah?
Yeah. Can I would like to give. I have 2 daggers on me. I would
Okay.
like to give a dagger to each of them. So maybe do I have to wait until mine as an action?
Yeah, we'll say as a free action. You can do
Alright.
that on the next round. So this one guy is able to get in here and make an attack also. And that's going to miss. I roll an 8. So it's +0. Actually, it's -1. So, okay. So those guys, and now it's Crab's turn. He's going to follow up against you as you just stabbed him. And that's a 17 to hit. That hits.
Yes.
That is 4 more points of bludgeoning damage. Roll to see if he grapples you. Strength save.
Gosh, I get
Natural 20!
All right, so you save.
Natural
So
20.
this thing's just actually he doesn't even grasp on you.
Thank you, Norse
he
Foundry.
just kind of scrapes on you as you take a hit on your hip, but not, not even close to
We
grappling
can
you.
do it.
We can.
Inarek, you're up.
All right, so I have to make this con
Time
save.
to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw.
Do it. Do it.
That's an 18.
18 saves. Now this save comes at the end of your turn.
Okay.
I mean, so you're paralyzed, but at the end of your turn, you can't do anything.
Just think in your
You
mind.
are no longer
Think in your
paralyzed.
mind.
You
Would've
dig
done
deep
this.
within
Would've done
yourself
this.
and you find this hidden reserve of strength, and you're able to shrug off the effects of this enchantment,
All right.
and you're now free to move.
Great.
It is now her turn. Had you been damaged? Hurt?
Nope, not
You
hit
haven't been
yet.
hurt?
Not hit. just the spell cast on me.
I
Okay.
want to fight.
Yes.
You shall until you die.
Yes.
With these two are standing in front of you.
Okay.
Waiting my turn to fight.
So what she is going to do?
I just want to Eldritch Blast.
I just want to help blast everyone in front.
She is going to cast another spell.
Son of a...
I want to fight.
She is going to reach forth that same hand that she held, and she's going to cast again more guttural language. There's this tangible sense of enchantment that enters the room.
Thanks, McKinley, for
And
watching.
that's what you see happen. She looks around, and she's going to dart across the room over to where
Thanks,
her
Jebby.
people are.
Ooh. Range. She's darting into range.
Let those hot hands do
And
that.
as she's running, she's yelling at this one Zvart standing in the room. He's cowering, hiding behind this altar. That's what it is. That's the word I've been looking for this whole time.
Oh, altar. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
This worship, this place of worshipfulness. It's an altar. Dang it. Baracus, you're up.
Baracus.
Baracus, bring the heat!
Yes.
Okay. Burning Hands
Which one?
would get. Just trying to see if the width of that from where you are right there, it's only going to get 2 of the 3.
Well,
So do you want to get the far 2 or the near 2? It all depends on
the near two.
the near 2, the
The
2
near
right in front of you. Okay.
Yes.
So
Because any other spell,
they have to
do
make,
one, so 2 for the price of 1.
Yes.
I look it up.
Bogo.
Yeah.
Attack, Bogo. Attack.
they
Buy one,
have
get
to
one.
make
A
dex
Ogo. Attack one,
saves.
get one.
Okay.
I'm going to burn them to a crisp.
Natural 20 on the first save.
Ooh. Half damage, right?
I don't get it.
Okay. So he saves. He's the one you burned before.
Yeah.
He fails. So roll 4d6
That's
damage.
Yes, that's one total of shot, too. He's got an arrow sticking out of his fishy hide.
46 damage.
4d6 damage.
1. 5.
6,
3.
8.
4.
8 and 4 is 12.
No. 6 plus 3 is 9.
Oh, did I miscount?
Yeah.
So what was the total?
13.
13. Okay, so the first one takes 6 points of damage,
Yes.
and the other one takes 13. You said?
Yep.
Okay. So again, you call out your guttural infernal language, and
How did that sound?
Flame of Aldun! No, it's more like
Or is it like Indiana Jones?
it's a bit more like you
Shua.
put your thumbs together, fan your hands out. and this fan of flame just engulfs these two guys right in front of you.
Fan of flame.
Just yeah. Flame of Olun. Boof! And it just and one of them kind of dodges out of the way and takes a bit less damage, but they are both toasty and hurt. You stay where you are.
No one's dead yet.
No one is dead yet. No, these guys are not.
That's both of my
They're not chumps.
spell slots, so I'm going to run.
Run behind the tank.
There is room to run behind.
Is the dragon out yet? The
They will
pseudo-dragon?
both get an attack of opportunity against you.
No,
if you
struggle has not appeared. Struggle needs to appear.
No,
I'm
the
just going to
pseudo-dragon.
back
Oh, no,
up out of range.
The other, oh, that's right. They're both
Did he
pseudo-dragons.
escape?
How far can I back up? I
I
still
mean, you
need
have full movement, but
Can he
but
release the
moment-
dragon?
but the moment you step away, they'll both get a swipe at you
Oh.
as a reaction to your movement.
Doesn't he have like some powder that he go?
So sleeping powder.
I don't think he does.
Into the faces.
Oh yeah, sleeping powder.
You do have sleeping powder, but
What?
you'd have to use that on your next turn.
Dragonface777. Thank you, Dragonface, for
What's
being
that?
a fractured subscriber.
Excellent, thank you.
Alright, I'm going to
You will be eligible
back up
to
as
win
far as I
the
can.
dice next week, Dragonface.
Yeah.
So as you back up, they'll both slash at you.
I have to take that out.
You can move 30 feet.
30 feet
So-
it is.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get right
But then,
here if you want.
but then if I'm over there, I won't be able to shoot anybody with my blast.
No, you wouldn't. So you just want to like back up right against the wall here? Or what do you want to do?
dear.
Go.
You could come this
Well,
way.
only one of them could attack you if you're in a nook.
Would you say if I stay?
No, if you're in
There's
a
no
nook
real-
and cranny.
I mean, this is like a wall though, so both of them could still come up to you.
He can't go around the back of the.
He could, but he's saying he would be
he
obscured
would-
to throw his
right.
Eldritch
But
Blast
if they
out, so-
follow you, you can still blast.
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me run around the corner.
So you want to come all the way over here?
Yes, let me run.
Can he get the dragon out the rest
As
of the way?
far as I can.
Whoops.
Oh,
got
yeah.
I'm on it.
Not feeling very well at all.
Oh, very, very good
So
with your wand,
You're
good
about
sir.
right there. You are right next to this cage that has this funny little red dragon in it. Okay, they're both going to slash at you as you do so.
Here we go.
That's an 8 to hit.
Miss.
Misses.
That's a
Rerolling.
miss.
That's a 7 to hit.
Miss.
So both of them,
Nice.
and you just
I'm
deftly
like-
dodge out of the
like
way,
two-
Muhammad Ali.
which is crazy because she cast Blessed, which gives me a D4 roll to add to their attack rolls, and that didn't even help.
Oh
Fly
wow.
like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah,
Yes.
Baracus. And so now it's the Sawajin's turn.
Mini dude man, float like a butterfly, stink like a bee.
Yeah.
Yes, float
So
like a butterfly.
you've just run away. One
But
of them.
then stink like a bee.
This guy's going to immediately turn and come over here and attack you, Inaric, as you've just kind of come out of your stupor. This
Try
guy,
it.
this guy is going to run around and follow you, Baracus. So the first guy, he comes up to Inaric, and like you said, you haven't been hurt yet, right? It's a natural 19. So it's 23 total to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. So he's going to come at you. Yeah, bite and claws.
That's funny.
Where's my dice here? So 4 points piercing from the bite, and 4 points slashing from the claws.
All right.
And against Baracus, the other guy is going to attack. And that's a natural 14, which hits.
Yep.
Same attack. So that is a 2 piercing from the bite, and 4 slashing from the claws. So that's 6 points of damage on him. Is he close? Don't tell me. Just do the math. Yeah.
All right.
Struggle. It is now Struggle's turn.
Struggle is coming into the
Struggle.
fray. Struggle, who once again is a lazy. Struggle is a joker and a lazy bum.
Okay.
However, the DM decides to do that.
However, the DM... So he's a pseudo-dragon, yeah? Ark, just making my life difficult.
Pseudo dragon, yes.
Okay. So
Make his life difficult.
Yes, make his life difficult. Make his life difficult. I can't believe we haven't had a song yet this whole night. But a lot of D6s,
$15.
a lot of
Yeah, that's
D6s,
right.
a lot of
For a
D20s, and also
gotta
so we
Make
love
up
it.
a song for
I've got to try to
$15.
come up with a creative way to introduce this little guy here. Okay. I know what's going to happen. So, what ends up happening over top of the altar, a weird little reddish, purplish motes of light begin to kind of coalesce and swirl around themselves right above this altar. And there's a tiny little like a little lightning crash sound as there's a sizzle and a pop, and floating above this altar in front of this Sawajan priestess and this cowering little Zvart is another pseudo dragon.
Yes.
That's pretty far away.
You want to get it?
So he's right there. Poof! And he comes into the fray, and immediately he just has this innate sense of danger, and he sees this giant thing in front of him, and immediately just makes a beeline towards this
I can't find them in stores anymore.
Sawajan priestess.
In his lazy bum style.
Yeah.
Saunters.
Boom, 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 boom. He's got, he's got 60 feet of flight movement. It takes all those 6 seconds just to fly the 10 feet away that he is. Let's see. What does he do? So he flies up to this
Walmart.
priestess and whips his tail from around behind and comes in with this little stinger on the end of his tail, slashing it in, try to
Stinger.
try
And
to
don't
sting
forget
him.
that Ark gave you lots of rerolls for struggle.
I do
can
have a
use
lot
them.
of rerolls. You're right. I do have. I've got 5 rerolls.
Yeah.
Right, you're so good.
Yeah.
That's right.
My Walmart's been out of
See, I'm metagaming with myself right now because I know the AC that I'm rolling against.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's tough to.
But I want him to. I want him to
target,
be
too.
effective here. And so I'm gonna say. Yeah. That one's out. So he brings the stinger around, whoosh, and it finds purchase right on her shoulder, and it's right underneath the scales of her shoulder.
Yes.
So she takes 3 points of stinging damage,
Nice. The struggle is real, yo.
and she's got to make a con save. Oh, it's a natural 1, so she fails her Constitution save,
Struggle!
and she's poisoned.
Yes, struggle.
Oh,
That's right, Jabby.
she's poisoned, and he pumps every ounce of poison in that tail into her. I'm reading the thing right here. If the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the target falls unconscious.
Struggle! Struggle!
That's so awesome, but that so sucks also. Like for me and me.
For that.
Okay. So she
Yes.
falls unconscious.
Struggle.
That's the beauty of the dice, people.
Wow.
And of the familiar too.
Even if
She's
he wanted
prone,
to.
falling unconscious. This tiny little 1 foot tall dragon has come in and
Yes.
pumped her full of poison, dropped her to her knees, to her back. Boom, she's poisoned. Wow.
ruining
Thanks,
the
Struggle.
Dungeon Master's
Thanks, Eric.
plans.
We still got a lot of creatures
Okay.
we're fighting, so I think he'll be okay.
Yes. Tolov, you're up.
All right, so Tolov sees this creature fall. The only creature that she can see is the one fighting Inarek, so I think she's going to try to put an arrow into its scaly hide.
Do it.
The The unconscious.
The Inaric, the one because she saw the one fall unconscious,
okay.
right? So
okay, do it.
So she was probably had a bead on her, but then, this way. 14 plus 7, 21
hits
to hit, and 12 or 11 points of damage.
Nice.
Man, I'm telling you what, these Norse Foundry dice treat me right. You guys, you get a discount. Norse.
So boom, she launches this arrow and bap, this thing just finds square in the back. And he's hurt really, really bad. This arrow is just sunk right through, almost coming through the front. Almost. Oof. Really, really. I mean, she's close. She's amazing at what she does. So,
Cirque LaRue said, however, by the way, that he's truly sorry.
Yeah,
so I'm sorry, Matt.
I bet. Art.
Truly, like I think actually he's feeling a little better.
Making my life difficult. It's all good. It's all good.
And I think she's gonna stay right there because she's got a good vantage point.
Okay, so she's gonna stay right there. Corey, and you're up.
Right. All right. So here's what I want to do, and I would like to, as I see my Svatian army assembling around me.
Yes.
I would like to take start to take my two daggers that I have in my cloak.
Yeah.
Drop them as I go to step on the crab to leap over him to try to dash into the room to help my friends in the room.
Okay. So you drop the daggers to the ground.
Yes, as I say, use these, my friends.
All right. Give me an acrobatics check.
Do it. Be acrobatic, yo. You can do it.
$17.
That's a success.
Thank you.
So you drop these things in the most flourishy style that you know. You're like, use these, my good man. And you didn't say it, but you definitely step right on this thing. You leap over it.
Is it a flip? Is it a backflip? What is it?
No, I mean I don't think I'm that acrobatic.
Well, you've got wings. You got to know something about acrobatics.
That's
true. So you step, boof, you come off. That's 10 feet of movement.
And as I start pulling out my short crossbow, because I'm expecting that
that's as far as you get on your movement right there.
That's my. And do I have a dash? Do I have an extra dash?
You don't have a bonus action dash.
So can I see anything?
You would see.
Can I see an enemy?
You would see the priestess lying on the floor.
The priestess lying on the floor.
Yeah. I mean, if you're shooting with a ranged weapon, you'll do so with disadvantage, but you can do that if you want. You can cast a spell.
Yes, well, I don't have a spell that I necessarily want to cast. I mean, I wouldn't know if she were dead or alive, so
no.
Well, son of a gun. All right, that's as far as I go. I don't.
Okay, that's your turn.
I wouldn't take a punch.
Jabbers.
Jabbers.
So Jabbers sees you flit by, and she hears you call out, and she decides, you know what? I'm gonna stay the course, and I'm gonna take care of this thing.
That's what I would want.
So she,
Judo is asking, what is a fractured soul? You want to explain that?
Yeah, I will. After we.
Okay.
Yeah.
See a pigeon rat. Thank you so much.
A Jabbers. That is a 16 to hit, which hits barely. So she comes down on this thing, takes a chomp at it, bites at it, finds purchase, does a little bit more damage. And it's really hurt. Really, really badly.
Yes, Jabbers!
I'll tell you what a fractured soul is, Judo. A fractured soul is... the Corey and the Bard has a barbarian soul inside that can be released, and would take over his body essentially as a fractured soul. Or you can do a fractured soul for any of the other players, and if you do, you can say what emotion that they would have. So essentially, they have this emotional break into whatever emotion it would be, whether they can be very happy or sad or angry or whatever it might be. So essentially, it fractures their soul.
That one is a little bit more geared towards like fun role play for those ones.
Yeah.
But for you, it would essentially
transform you. Combat.
It transforms you into.
It's also fun role play
fighting
for me,
machine.
but for me, it also turns me into a strong fighter.
Yeah. He essentially has
due
to something that happened in his past. He has a crack in his soul that sometimes seeps out a barbarian spirit.
Yes. Truth.
Yes.
Truth.
Homebrew D&D, everybody. Homebrew D&D. Love it. Love it. All right, so Jabbers, the Zvarts are up. Yeah. So these two guys, they pick up daggers, and they're all gonna start hacking and slashing at this.
So the daggers for me are +5 and then D4 +3 for me.
For you, okay. For them, they're gonna be +2. First one misses. Second one hits. Third one misses. It's got 1 hit point left though. So 3 of them are just jabbing and slashing at this thing, but the second one just pokes a dagger in there. They have no idea what they're doing, but the one just it sees a gaping wound from a previous wound that you gave it, the deep one with your crit, and it sinks the dagger in once again. This thing shudders.
Yes.
Collapses to the
Way
ground.
to go, Zvartians.
So that is their turn. Inarik, you're up.
All right. Let's see. The dragon is still trapped.
He's working really hard to get out of this cage. Bent the cage up a bit, but he's still in there. Yeah.
All right. Can I open it and then attack on my same move?
No.
All right. I'm just gonna attack that dumb thing next to me then, because
Okay.
it seems like Baracus is in a much better position to possibly open the cage.
Okay. So this thing has come swiping at you. You hear it growl from being hit by an arrow, and you quickly turn around, sword brandished.
Yeah. In fact, before I swing, I'm gonna do a little,
All right.
just because
Yeah.
I'm feeling
it.
saucy.
Sassy.
Saucer.
Dang.
I'm feeling salsa.
That's gonna be. That's gonna be 16.
16 hits. 16 hits.
Yes. All right. So that's 1d8. Where's my d8? There we go. It's gonna be 9 damage on that.
Okay. Yeah. These
Bad
guys
boy.
are hurt. Slash.
And I am going to use my
Judo. That $10 from Judo was for Baracus.
ooh, nice.
So-
From the boy Baracus. So I
a
was
D6?
D6. Yeah.
Another D6.
Another D6. I got you.
I'm going to use my
Oh, just take that one right there.
bonus action of hidden step to just vanish until my next attack.
Okay. So you effectively disappear. Yeah. Let's say that you're invisible. Yeah. Homie can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
can do that. That's
Okay.
pretty awesome.
So you disappear. Poof. It's the priestess's turn. She is
Poisoned. Can she save out of that poison?
let me read here.
Pumped full by struggle.
She's
Little
unconscious and
struggle,
she will
just
stay that
zapped
way
her.
until she's shook awake or she's attacked.
Dang.
Oh,
But you guys
Struggle.
wouldn't know that. So metagaming, you wouldn't know
Right,
that.
but I'm glad Tolov didn't. I'm glad I didn't
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
decide to just shoot a fall.
I mean, when there's targets standing, there's no reason
So
to hit
she
the targets
is
on the ground.
she's out. Her bless spell is out.
I can do this.
That's her turn. Brackus, you're up.
All right.
What are you gonna do? This guy's right on your tail.
Yes.
You're faced with this cage with the dragon. You could keep moving. Of course, this thing would slash at you again.
Whatever your lust so
is more-
desires, Bracus.
What is more important, the dragon or the... I'm going to kill him. I'll just blast the fellow behind me.
Okay. So you turn around.
Do it between your legs underneath.
I believe that's a ranged spell attack. Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it.
Whoa.
How's looking
gotta
down?
be
Is he
using-
rolling bad?
There it is. Alright. 12.
Oh,
Alright, 18.
18 hits.
Wait, hold on.
Again, guys, we thank
Yeah,
you for
18
these
and
Yes,
plus
thank
5.
you for that.
D6s.
Hit like 23.
Oh, well, you didn't need to roll that other set.
No, I didn't think I was going to get a 6, though.
Oh, right. Good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit.
Yes.
Eldritch Blast hits.
I-
1d10 damage. 1d10
Do
force
it.
damage on this guy following you.
Do it.
I can't use it.
No. Is it a 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor Baracus's Eldritch Blasts are a little impotent.
Well,
these
like
days.
an Eldritch Wisp. To be fair, he's been hurt
Wisp.
quite a bit this fight. So
It's an Eldritch
You
Floof.
can do it.
an Eldritch.
It's
Yeah.
an Eldritch.
So yeah, you reach behind you as this thing comes up to you, hand extended, and you know your little little drop of force goes flying out, and it hits it in the chest, and it looks down and it kind of brushes itself
takes a
off.
whiff.
Okay, you've got more movement if you wish. It'll
run away.
it'll get another attack of opportunity against you.
I need to run away.
Where are you gonna run? You gonna run around this way?
Yes.
He's gonna kill you as you're running.
So you go bolting over this way, and as you do so, he swipes at you
Reroll
with his claws. That's 15 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits our. Jabby says, "I smell Peggy."
That's 5 points of slashing damage. Did Jabby say that?
I smell Peggy.
Oh, so 5 points of slashing damage rakes across your back as you go running away.
I think Peggy's head's coming out of the sack.
All right, Dragon. Hey, Boris, thank you for being a new follower.
Thanks, Boris.
And Dragonface, thank you so much. Thanks for donations, buddy. Thank you for watching, man. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good night.
So that's you, Baracus. So so this guy, yeah, he's just gonna keep following you, man. He's hacking at you, slashing at you. He's gonna follow you.
How's our little Devarius? Was he?
Is
He.
Oops. He's next.
Oh, okay. That's too bad.
We gotta get him out.
That was your saving grace, Baracus.
So he comes up.
Couldn't he blow some fire as he passes, or does he not blow fire?
To whip his little tail into his side.
No, he doesn't blow
He
fire.
doesn't get a attack of opportunity with his tail.
He's
Probably
not
not inside
within
the
a cage.
cage.
No. So it comes up to you as you're running away.
Yeah.
That's it's gonna hit. It's a natural 17. So
Wait, who's getting attacked?
Baracus.
Oh no!
That is 4 points of piercing damage.
And
You could just stop right there.
Are you down?
I'm done.
Okay. It's done.
Oh no!
You gotta cast that mage armor spell, my dude.
The rock is to the
he
floor.
cast all of his spells. He lost his.
No, it's an eldritch invocation.
Oh man, Baracus, come on,
Just
man.
cast it.
I know.
Okay, so you are down.
So he slashes at him. Ugh.
Yeah. So he goes down. These things are in a blood frenzy.
Yeah.
He's going to slash at you again, even though you've just fallen to his feet.
Oh,
He
no.
would. He would. I mean, I'm not gonna. I know
Yeah.
it's mean, but he would, because these guys are chaotic evil and they're savage. So, and they would eat all of you. That's what they do. So, well, if you're unconscious,
Does it take away saving throws? Is that what it does, or does it kill him?
what's the rule here on
No.
what? I mean, if you're out, I believe it's an automatic hit.
Or like it's a.
But what happens
it's a
when his
hit on a saving
points
throw.
are already to
Yeah.
zero?
Yeah. Like
Well, if you're
it's-
down, it's no, I think he just gets advantage on his attack. I'll have to look it up later, but for now we'll play it as though he gets advantage.
But his hit points are at zero.
Yeah,
What's
like-
gonna happen to his hit points?
Well, the hit when he's at zero, if he's unconscious, it's a
strike.
It's an automatic crit, which means a death save.
Like it takes
No,
away
you-
a death
yeah,
save.
yeah,
like
you
it's
failed the
okay,
death
that's what I'm
save.
talking about. Okay,
Oh,
that's
no.
yeah.
failed the
So
death
it's a
save
strike
already.
on him.
Yeah.
It's one of his strikes.
Yeah, I'll have to relook up the rules on that, but it's something like that. So
Oh.
So essentially now, so everyone understands, because I get lost in this sometimes. So when you're unconscious, you do a death saving throw.
Yes.
Roll.
On
and
your
if
turn.
you fail it 3 times, you're dead.
If you fail it 3 times before succeeding it 3 times, you're dead, and you need to roll up a
So
new
this
character.
time, so now he's failed it because he just got
So
attacked.
now he's failed it once.
Yeah, okay. So you failed it once.
My music's dead.
And Ollie Juice has just gotten Ollie Juice, your dragon. What is it again? Dravalius is hopefully about to bust out of
save Baracus.
out of his cage to possibly come and save Baracus, who's about to die.
Okay, so he's just attacked Baracus.
He's almost dead.
Yeah. So this other guy, you just bamped away from him, and he doesn't know where you've gone, and so he looks around briefly and he sees you before all this happened, and he comes charging over at Tolov to swipe at her. That is a 12 to hit with his bite.
Nope.
And he just follows it up with his slashing attack, 16 to hit with his claws.
Hits.
So that is 2 points of slashing damage with his claws against Tolov. Dravalius,
Ollie Juice, fantastic timing. Dravalius has arrived. Oh, did we lose our music?
Our music is down.
Do you need battery? Is that what you need?
For my iPad? Yeah. But I don't have a charging cable though.
Judo, $20.
Thank you.
Come on, Judo. Let us
Baracus from the
let
dead.
us know what it's for.
Thank you, Judo. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Judo.
You guys have been donating and participating so nice tonight.
Hey, what
Thank
kind of
you
charging
much.
cord is it? Charging cord.
It's just it's an old iPad. And
Yeah. Okay. I got it. I got you, bro.
Okay. All right.
I got you.
What's his name? Dravalius. He comes. Yeah, that's the one. How do you have that stuff? It's really old, but okay. Okay, we might be back in business with some music.
Look at that, guys. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I thought I was the only one. Okay, it'll take a little bit to bring this thing back online.
Fractured Corian.
Corian got fractured.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I cannot
Yes,
wait.
you must save Baracus.
Okay.
Oh, I cannot wait.
So, Dravalius, shake, tiny little dragon, sounds coming out of his mouth, and finally he busts out of this cage. I'm just gonna let this all happen on one.
Ollie Juice, $10.
Ollie Juice.
Hello, Amora. He's seen all this action go down, where these filthy shark men, these sea devils who've been torturing him. He's seen him, come down hard on Baracus, and so he busts out of this cage and just zips flying over to this guy right here. And
2 rerolls for Baracus.
Oh,
2 rerolls for
Baracus,
Baracus.
you've got rerolls, my friend.
Good.
Thank you, Ollie Juice.
Make note of that. So, so he's going to come over, this red pseudo dragon, just bellowing in its most ferocious dragon voice that it can, comes flying over to take a bite out of this. I have a reroll.
You do have a reroll.
Have I used any?
You have a few rerolls, I believe.
Have I used any?
You used some D6s. I think you
No,
used
I
one
haven't
reroll.
used any. So, natural 18.
Ooh.
That hits. So he's going to do 3 points of. So he comes flying at this Sawajin. All 4 claws land on the back of this thing.
Yes!
Wraps his mouth right around the neck of this thing. Bites in. It reaches back.
No.
Claws.
No! What?
Dravalius breaks out of his cage and in one swift motion pierces the neck of this Sawajin and kills it dead.
As it hovers over
As it hovers over
Baracus'
almost-
unconscious
He had 3
body.
hit points left. He did 3 points of damage.
Oh my gosh. Ollie Juice.
Attaboy, Ollie Juice.
Save.
I'm not lying on that. I wish I could show you the
that's
dice.
great.
Baracus,
I didn't fudge it.
You're gonna live. You're gonna live.
So that's his turn, and as he does so, the body of this scaly sea devil falls to the floor, and he rips his mouth out of the neck and just screams out, and blood just goes like this, and he's just like, "Who's next?" You know, in his own little draconic language.
Travalius. Yes.
$250 well spent, I
The
think.
savage.
I want art of that. That's what I want. I want someone to draw some
somebody
art of
please
that.
draw that. Somebody please draw that.
Struggle. It's now Struggle's turn. Struggle has just poisoned the Sawajan priestess, hovering over her. Can't actually believe in his laziness that something like that may have actually
Makes a joke
worked.
about it in his mind.
Yeah, right. And he thinks, all right, well, I'll try this again if I can. And he zips over here to this guy, which is still standing. Clearly, he has this innate sense, having been enchantingly summoned the way he was, innate sense of who he should be battling and who he shouldn't be battling. And he comes flying against this thing, mouth wide, just like Travalius' mouth was.
Yes.
For a chomping bite. That is... How many re-rolls did I use on that one? I used one. Use another one. 12. 16. And he hits as well.
You're gonna live, Baracus.
And
If there's
he
anything we can do about it.
If there's anything we can do about it, Bragas, you're gonna live.
Okay. So he does almost the exact same thing. Like instinctively, these pseudo-dragons, they land on shoulders and bite into necks. And he pierces into this thing's neck. And he calls out and tries to scratch back at this thing. He's hurt really bad, but he's not quite dead yet.
Awesome.
I'm trying to get my music back online here, everybody, if I can.
Oh, Ollie Juice, $20.
Hey, Ollie Juice,
Let us
thank
know, Ollie
you.
Juice, what you would like to do it. How you would like to do it. Use it. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We haven't had any songs today, by the way. I particularly enjoy the songs, but it's totally up to you guys.
Okay, so Struggle does some damage. And upon seeing the fall of 2 of the 3 of these Sawajan creatures, the warlock in the corner...
This was Travalius.
Yeah, it was.
You can do the motion again. What did Travalius look like?
Head come up around, blood spraying out. Yeah.
That was you, Travalius. Sorry it took so long to get to it.
Yeah. Just give me one moment here. Get my music back up and running.
Let's see. A fracture. Oh, you want Baracus to fracture.
Is that what he wants?
Oh,
that's
Oliver wants.
interesting.
You don't say Inaric. What? Wait, hold on. You want? Yes. Trevor Christensen got it. Oh, what the crap? Wait a minute. Ollie Juice, another $10. Come on, Ollie Juice.
Hey.
Wait, Ollie Juice, when you say you don't say Inaric, you don't say. Does that mean you want Inaric instead or fracture? Well, fracture. Baracus gets a fracture. So.
Okay, Brockshire gets a fracture roll. Did you say Trevor Christensen?
Trevor Christensen.
I know that guy.
Yeah. He says thanks for putting it on your Facebook, Matt.
Yeah. Thanks for showing
song
up, Trevor.
Song for Baracus
Baracus
before he rolls his revive.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yes.
So where were we? That was Jabbers? No.
Yeah, no, that was Struggle.
Struggle
Just came through.
Yes, and so Struggle came through. He bit down. Now this coward Zvart warlock, he's like, yeah, okay. He steps out into the fray, realizing that the tides have turned and maybe it's time for him to act.
Time for him to
Got it.
change
Yeah.
teams.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, and so he points at this one Sawajan who is standing before Tolov. Come on, music, where are you at?
So I think I just was saying, oh, you don't say Baraka, or you don't say in Arik that there haven't been any songs yet. Boom.
So therefore,
Have a song. Yes.
I gotta connect it here.
Pairing ready.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, everybody.
Bluetooth connected.
Yeah, you are. There's our music.
there we go.
Okay. So he points his hand out, and he curses in this guttural language. He points at this one Sawajin facing off with Tolov. And he's got to make a ranged spell attack. So he reaches out, he points his hand, and 3 little balls of light come pointing out of these 3 fingers he has pointed. They're coiling around each other through the air. They go arcing through the air. They splash right on the ground next to this thing and miss him. Just barely missing it, but he casts Scorching Ray. But
But it's more like
no, I have to make a spell attack for each ray. So the first one missed.
Fizzling ray.
That's cocked. That one hits. The last 2 hit. So 2 of the 3 hit.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So he takes 14 points of damage. So these two balls of fire come splashing against the back of this thing, and his back arches, and he cries out in pain as these balls just engulf him and burn right through him, leaving him collapsed, dead at Tolov's feet.
Yes.
Dead.
Nice.
Yeah. So, that brings us to Tolov.
Well, she looks at the.
Does she have
She
any
surveys
healing
the scene.
No.
capabilities?
She
Does anybody have healing potions?
We should have 2, right?
Hey, Trevor Christensen, new follower. Thank you, Trevor Christensen.
Free to follow.
Trevor like. I think I have a healing potion.
So just so you guys know, the only thing left living is the priestess, who is simply unconscious from the poison.
Yeah.
And not Baracus.
Baracus is also unconscious.
So, my character has fractured.
We determined that?
Yes, that's
okay.
That's what they. Yeah.
So,
should there be a song right?
So
before
right
the
now it's
fracture,
Tolov's turn in the initiative order.
I think maybe the song is during the fracture.
Okay.
So actually, we'll say at this point,
I'm trying to see if Tolov has. I thought Tolov had a healing potion. Didn't we all have a healing potion?
I don't know.
I think we got.
It would
one
be
on
in
one
an
of the
inventory
boons.
area on a sheet somewhere.
So what will that do to an unconscious creature?
It will heal them and bring them right back up.
Give him a healing potion. Give him Tolov. It's her
Don't
turn.
you have healing word?
It doesn't say.
That's you.
I
You
do.
fractured. So
Yeah,
never
but I
mind.
fractured, right? So
Tolov should give him a healing potion.
I don't think she does. It's not written on hers. I have a healing potion.
Okay. Well, if she doesn't have any, then she doesn't have any.
I have one.
Okay.
I have one. So I think she'll probably walk over to Baracus.
Okay.
Because that's.
Oops.
And Baracus.
She would probably be a little bit more frantic about it, I think, but
Baracus.
you guys are all comrades, right?
Yeah.
You're in the middle of a battle. She can make a medicine skill check to see if she can stabilize him. So
If
that
that's
he,
possible,
so that
then
he
yes.
no longer has to make death
Oh,
saving
then yes,
throws.
she's going to do that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I did not realize that was a possibility. 17.
She stabilizes him.
Yes.
So you're no longer dying. You're still unconscious though.
Still
Corian, you're up.
So as I've reached into the hallway, I feel this struggle inside
at... Oh, look at all this fighting! Look at all these people who are lying down! Korean, take back seat, let me go see what happens. And I come running into the room.
Alright.
I come running into the room as I'm pulling out a great sword. And I look around.
Yeah. What you see is little dragons flying around. Your previous compatriots. A funny little Zavart over in the corner.
Look, what is how do we little flying boys and girls? And look at what? Oh, my little demon friend lying on ground. Oh,
Is he singing?
lying on the ground. Don't know why. You cannot no longer see the sky. You like to deal the death, but now you lie like you're in bed. Get up, little demon boy. Get up, little demon boy. Come on and join the fight, it is a joy. Get up, little demon boy. I've seen you do something, I've seen it very fast. You have blasted others with an eldritch blast. You make sure you make the marks of every kill. But now look at you sitting there lying so still. I say you get up, little demon boy. Get up, little demon boy. You know that fighting and killing is such a joy. So come on, get up, little demon boy. And as it says, he grabs healing potion that he has, that he knows that Korean has in his stash, because he is also aware of what Korean does. And he pours. Oh, he doesn't even need to, because he's been stabilized.
He's not
It's
dying. Yeah.
It's not dying.
I mean, it will give him health, though. He's still at 0 hit points.
It'll give him hit points, but he starts to, and then he looks at him without and he goes, "Wait a minute. He looks okay. He looks okay."
He's okay.
No, how soon will he wake up if he?
It'll be. I mean,
Look at
it'll
him.
be some hours before he wakes
Oh,
up.
okay. Does he have to give him the whole thing?
Yeah.
All right, he gives him the. What do you think, Inarek?
Do it.
What should he do? Should he give him the whole thing? All right, gluggy, 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 gluggy. Pour the whole thing. And as he's doing it, he starts saying, "Wake up, little demon boy. Wake up, little demon boy. Come on, let's play with the toys. Wake up, little demon boy."
All right. Yeah. I'll clap for that. So.
Ollie Juice.
So.
Thank you, Ollie Juice.
Yes. So that
And
there-
Judo for making us. Judo $30.
Wow,
Thank you,
thank
Judo.
you.
2 rerolls for Corian, Inaric, and Baracus. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
2 more rerolls.
Two
Thank
more
you
for
so
all of
much.
you.
2
So
more
is
for Baracus.
Baracus conscious again?
So yes, I just
He
gave
is
him
conscious.
full-
You've got to roll to see how much he is conscious. It's healing potion is
Yeah, it doesn't say.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus
2d4
2.
plus 2.
Look at that. That's 3, 6, 7, 8. 8.
8 points of healing
8
there.
points.
You are up and
Baracus.
alive, Baracus.
Hey!
Look who decided to go wakey
He's
wakey.
back with us.
Hello. Well, how many you killed this time, Baracus, big boy?
I think all of them. I'm not sure.
Look around you. I see fishies. I see scalies. I don't. Hey, Ivivera, new follower. Ivivera 115. Thank you, Ivivera 115.
I don't seem to see. This one look like he's been hit by little dragon, baby Bushka, and
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, you're up. You're a
back
little
with
worse
us.
for wear, but you're up and
You've got 4 hit points, right?
8.
8 hit points.
8 hit points.
8
No,
and 4
don't
rerolls.
Stay with us.
4
4
rerolls.
rerolls
Yeah.
for the one. Yes.
Whatever that
Buragas
means.
looked like he had a fun
ethereally.
weekend. Yeah, it looked exactly. Buragas, thank you, Juto. Buragas, you look like you look the way you look is like after I had this one weekend. When remember Dirty Peggy? I remember it was after a long weekend. I said, "Oh, I am fighting all week." And maybe time to go visit Dirty Peggy.
You mean
And
this
so-
Peggy?
Oh,
Come on.
She looked so much better when she was alive.
Yeah, she's not doing so well, is she?
No, oh, and he stands, she put it away.
I'm going to.
You
going
look
to
like
put the
me
head
after that one weekend,
down.
Baracus. That is what you look like.
I
That's
like
also
this
what you
one.
sound like after that one
I
weekend.
almost like this one better than the Korean, but almost. I like him. He's saucy and fun.
Well, I think Korean can actually hear you. That is
Blouse.
whoa, Baracus! There's no enemy here no more.
Where did it go? I must have finished the move.
Well,
Let's
I was
see.
feeling very hurt because of all chompies.
We
Don't know why
should
Korean let him chompies.
we should have a little discussion with this this last priestess woman or whatever she is,
Wait a minute.
or killer. I don't
This
know.
big thing not dead?
She's not dead.
Time to deal some sushis! I grab my straight sword and I take
Okay.
a swipe.
Okay, like your spectral greatsword.
My spectral
Okay.
great sword.
And as
Do
he's
it.
doing
That's what
that,
you would do.
even
what
though
he would
somehow I know it's pointless, I'm saying, wait. But it's way too late.
So you go storming over here, stomping through the hall here,
He likes
past
to kill.
everything. Boof, boof, boof.
Ollie juice another $20. Fractured Inaric.
All right, tell us the emotion.
What
What's it
emotion?
gonna
Let us
be?
know what emotion.
So roll.
Something that is appropriate somehow. to
All
the
right.
scene.
Hold
So
on.
this
I
is,
give, spectral
any
greatsword.
attack that hits is an instant critical,
That's right, Ollie Juice.
and you have advantage.
I need to.
Natural 20.
Okay, well, okay.
Dang.
So I mean, if it would have been a critical anyways. So
Dang.
you know what to do.
So he comes running up and says, "Sushi time!" Whoa! Right in the midsection.
Okay, roll for damage. So
Spectral.
I'm waiting
so-
for the motion.
so
If
max
one doesn't
damage on
come,
the
I'll
first
just
roll.
Pick one.
Let's see.
And
Oh,
the
this
second
one. I
roll.
thought I had spectral greatsword. Oh, it's good. It's great club, not great sword. I guess. Is this right?
whatever's on there.
Yes, it's right. Okay. 1d8
A
plus
drunken Irishman
4.
ready to fight.
6 plus 4. 10. 10.
So I mean, you have a max.
Oh,
What is it?
8.
8.
Plus 6, 14. 18.
18. How do you kill it?
Well, as I said, take big swipe. Maybe more at head than at the midsection. Whoa! And as I swinging down with my hands, my feet going up in air like big cartoon. You see, like big
Okay,
cartoon
yeah.
with the great club. Right at the head. Boom!
And I'm so shocked by this, all of a sudden I feel a little intoxicated. Like, this is the greatest battle I've ever seen.
So you come running over to this thing, stomp, ah, just berserker. You didn't even have to rage. Ah, and you woof this oddly spectral club in your hands. See, you still look like Corian, but you don't talk like Corian. You don't carry yourself like Corian.
No.
And you sure don't fight like Corian. And you bring this club, this spectral club, down on the head of this sea devil. Crunch, splunge, and gore and
It
head
splatters
and
on
brains
everyone. Look
go
at that.
everywhere.
We're all wet with splatter of blood.
And the warlock over in the corner gets it like a spray up on his face, and he's squealing and and you're laughing hysterically.
You've got a little bit of something on you.
And as I take
right in
in
this
my
area.
hand
That's fine.
and I wipe off the face.
And I the face, I say, well, did I tell anyone that I also know how to play squash?
Oh, that's terrible.
I don't know what I'd do without you lot. It's great to be around you. And one of the best things I've ever done in my life was become a cow from this rotten wench so that I could meet you all and be friends.
Is he not a drunk?
Are you drunk?
I think so.
Who paid for this fractured roll?
This is Ollie juice.
For those of you watching,
I'm
wondering
drunk
what the
on
heck's
the
going
Ollie
on.
juice.
Is he not a drunk?
A fractured roll has been assigned to Inarik, and he's been asked to spontaneously.
He said he didn't know if it's an emotion, but I figure there's got to be some kind of bloodlust / intoxication of whatnot.
We'll let that happen.
And I did have a spell on me earlier, so anyway, it's all good. It doesn't matter at all what we do in the end, as long as we're friends and we love each other. That's
and this whole time that you're doing this, you're still invisible.
Inarik is.
So there's
What is touching me?
There's this drunken spectral voice.
What is touching me?
calling
What is
from
touching me?
everywhere.
I need to Eldritch Blast something.
Look at the mug floating. I'm a ghost.
Oh dear, not.
Okay, and at the word ghost, you reappear.
Oh,
that's right. Here I am.
And then after the rush of bloodlust has been wearing off, and I wipe my face from guts of head guts. Take a little taste.
His head guts, Baracus.
Head guts.
And in the immortal words of Jabby, tastes like chicken of the sea.
Well, if you friends don't mind, I think I'm going to retire Peggy's old head, and we can leave it here. And I'm going to take this new head in my sack.
What's new head?
It's a pile of mush.
The one that was smashed.
No, one of these other ones.
You're going to cut off
I don't care what head it is.
As long as sure.
As long as I've got a head in a sack.
All right.
And that's the bloodlust wearing off.
Going sideways.
Should I take a bite of one of the bodies?
Oh my, that was the most disgusting thing to observe third person.
Oh, you're back with us. I like this one. No, I love you.
This is in my hair.
I love
it's
you.
On.
I love you all.
I need to take a bite of one of the bodies.
Yes.
What has gotten over you?
I don't know, but I like it.
Baracus.
I'm going to take a bite of one of the bodies because I need my strength.
I tell you, there's nothing better than being with friends.
I need to make a mechanic for this. Yeah. Okay. Roll. Are you going to do it?
Yes, I am.
So what part of the body are you biting?
I'm going to take a bite of the belly.
There's nothing he won't eat. I love it. I mean, you could cook it a bit.
So you take a bite. Roll me a Constitution check.
There we go.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh wait, saving throw.
Is that your D? That is your
It's a
D20.
5. Oh, but I get a reroll though.
Oh yes, you have rerolls.
He has a reroll. And it's even worse.
It's even worse.
You have to choose.
You gotta use it.
You gotta use it.
You gotta use it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you take one bite of this thing, and you
Eat, my friend.
It's like eating rotten fish.
That's exactly what it is. It's like eating rotten fish. You take 1 point of damage, and you puke up everything that's in your.
Oh! I thought I was the one supposed to be doing the vomiting.
Yeah, it's always the first bite that gets you. I need to take it.
And seeing him vomit makes me vomit as well.
Oh, okay. What have we done?
Oh, that feels much better.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I look at it all. I don't know what's worse: this disgusting head vomit on my, or all this vomit that you've spread throughout the land, Tolov. Yes. What are we going to do with these two?
Tolov, I seem to have spilled a bit of vomit on your shoe, your boot. I
And
apologize for that.
And she flicks her leg with her acrobatic self. She flicks her leg with her foot so that essentially it's like she's kicking a soccer ball. But the vomit that's on her foot, she sends it back at Inarek's face.
Okay. And make an acrobatics check.
Right.
Can I make an athletics check to catch it?
Sure.
That is a 10.
And
7.
okay, you miss the grab in your drunken stupor, and it goes sailing right past his head. Splats on the wall behind you.
You're lucky that I'm tired.
I'll be tired
Okay.
too.
So the battle has come to a close. You guys have flying around you.
Come here, little dragons. I want a hug from each of you.
Yeah, you have flying around you now
Come here, little
3 little dragons. 2 of them
little jabbers.
red dragons.
Come
one
here.
of them
Yeah, cute little
a butterfly
cuddly
winged
thing.
fairy dragon.
There's a
And
cute
you have
little jabbers.
we'll say these other Zvarts, they end up slowly, cautiously making their way into the throne room.
And we don't know Struggle's name yet, do we? Has Struggle communicated his name?
No. You
Come
don't.
here, little dragon with that potent tail. Give me a hug and don't sting me. What's your name, little fella?
And he does not answer you because he can't speak a language. Although,
Does he have a collar that says...
you get this this brief impression in your mind of him landing on your shoulder and curling its tail and head around your neck in an affectionate way
Oh,
That's a dragon.
as it's flying.
It's like
They-
it's something that comes into my mind.
They can communicate with like limited telepathy like that.
Oh, that's a cute little guy.
That's adorable.
Oh, that's a
One
good.
way
Yes.
how to
Oh,
train.
So,
Thank you so much.
this Vart over here, he kind of walks amongst you guys.
Is this the Stumpy?
No.
Oh,
This
this
is
is
the turncoat.
This one, the turncoat.
Well, I wouldn't say turncoat, but
Can you
We
understand
don't
me?
know
I
what
say
he
to him.
is.
yes, I understand.
Meanwhile, I'm hugging Dravelius. Did I say?
Why
Where
were
did
you
we-
in this
Come
room?
here, little guy.
What?
Why were you
there.
in this room with them?
You cute dragon.
They overtook our colony
And?
to save my life. I must serve. I don't want to
Against
serve
your
them.
fellow brothers?
I was not doing anything against my fellow brothers.
Can't we all just be friends?
I reach up and slap Benarek on the face.
Yeah.
I like this one. I like him a lot.
I slap him again with the other hand.
He
Snap
says.
out of it, Benarek.
He says, Where did you come from?
Critum! I call out Critum.
Okay.
Critum!
And he comes
It's all
waddling in.
safe.
And he comes walking in. Again, very cautiously looking around. Oh, Raxavant! Hail Raxavant! He lifts his stumpy arms up to the sky, and all the Zvarts behind him, they're screaming, they're chanting the same name. Raxavant! Raxavant!
Should we kill them now?
Barakas, no, you're not feeling
And this
yourself.
one here, he's got kind of a
I
confused
like
look on his
this
face.
one too.
And he says, What's going on?
What Stumpy does.
No, oh, sorry. I'm still doing the stumpy thing. No. This guy over here. Buckle.
Buckle. Alright.
Buckle.
Says, What? Raxavant sent you?
I pull out my rapier
Oh!
and I point it right at his throat.
Oh!
I don't think you want to be cut by him.
Critum.
He's such a pretty boy.
Critum.
This is Buckle.
Right. I say Critum. What would you like us to do with this one?
Critum says, He must live. He must live.
Can we give him?
Him part of we.
Can we give you his
He
hands?
must live or leave.
Live.
All
And he
right.
says, Yeah. And he says, Yes, live. I did not betray the groups. I did not betray.
All right.
Do you want me to just punch him once or twice?
Who are you talking to?
To Critum?
Critum.
Critum?
Critum.
I can slap him
No,
around.
no, don't punch. He's one of us. He's
All
a
right.
brother.
Do you want me to hug him?
Is that the name of your colony?
It's his accent for brother.
Oh, brother. Oh, bread. I didn't hear the B. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
And he's dumbfounded that there's been this immense blessing. He says, What? Why are you here? Where did you come from?
What's his name again?
Buckle.
Roxavat sent us to free your people.
Oh,
And next we're going across
Praise
the waters.
This one, and I point to Kritum,
uh-huh.
has been designated by Roxavat to lead this people.
Yes. Yes.
You will follow him.
Yes.
You will die for him, if the time comes.
Or the time could come right now if you're not agreeable.
Yes. Yes.
Kritum,
There's more.
there's more what?
Gill people.
Across the
Where?
sea.
Where?
The island.
How many?
Hoy.
Hoy like 20 or hoy like 100?
Or are you saying ahoy like we're going to go on a ship right now?
Or both?
Huh? No, this... I just know there's more. There's more on the island. They come. They put these ones here. They take over. And then they take some, and those some them don't come back.
How many others have you seen?
I've been there. I've been to the island. And at least 10 more. But there's a great one. Big, much bigger than that. 4 arms. 4 arms, big, strong.
Does it have a large head?
Yeah. Very big head. Many
Like
Gill
collecting
people
heads.
on the island. They take us over there.
I like it.
They make us fight.
They make you fight whom?
We.
They
They
make,
make
you fight each other?
yourselves.
Yes.
Well, I think that's stupid.
And they eat us.
Oh.
They eat you.
Yes.
Well, I bet Baracus would like to eat all of them.
Maybe just 1 or 2. Maybe just 1
It didn't seem like the first bite was very agreeable.
I just haven't had food in a bit.
They came not long ago. They came and we fish. They must have seen us fishing and followed us.
We need some kind of plan or tactical advantage. There's more of them than of us.
Many more.
We need an advantage. What can you offer? We know you have a boat.
Oh,
Buckle here, is he good at spells?
you're talking to Buckle.
Buckle, how good are you?
I have spell. I have power.
Are you brave enough to come with us? To fight?
No.
Are you brave enough to come with us to fight so that we don't kill you?
Give me an intimidation check.
Do we want?
That's an 18 plus 2. That's a dirty 20.
Me not want to die. So yes. Yes.
All right, we'll put a pin in that as we come up with our plan.
Well, I have a question. Buckle, maybe you know this. Do you know exactly why they're bringing your people across the way to the island?
You've spoken with them.
You're saying to fight each other, to eat you. Do you have any idea exactly what they're doing with you?
Them is savage. They come, they beat, they take us away for food and for sport, and they they're terrible.
So could we lure them in with an all-you-can-eat Zwart buffet?
Huh? He is like repulsed by the idea of using his colony.
We wouldn't. We just want to trick him. We need an
Here?
advantage here. Or there, it doesn't matter. I wonder if we lured some of them back over here.
How would we lure them, though? I mean, what exactly? They're on the other side of the river.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, the strait between the cliff
How
and
far
the
away?
island is... I mean, it's...
Buckle, how are they communicating back and forth between here and the island? Is someone going back and forth between?
Yeah.
How often?
Once a week or so.
When was the last time somebody came?
3 days ago.
So we probably have a couple of days before someone else comes back, if we want to wait. Or we can have
Do
a
they
nice
come
rest
just-
tonight, and then get in a boat and go on over.
And also,
Oh, you
how
don't
far-
want to go over.
Oh, we want to
How
go
far
over.
away is the
No.
Yes, how far away is it? You were about to
You
say.
have guild people. You have glory horn.
Who's Glory
Too many
Hon?
people.
Wait.
Too many. Too
Who's-
many
wait,
beasts
wait,
on
wait,
that
wait.
island.
Who's
no,
Glory Hon?
no, you will die.
Who's Glory Hon?
A beast. A filthy beast.
With the forearms.
It was the Baron.
How many
The
beasts
guild,
are on this
the
island?
guild Baron. Guild people Baron. No.
Gil is in Gilbert?
Gilbert. What did Gilbert do?
No, the
Gills.
guilds and the guilds.
No,
yes.
Oh.
guild people.
So there's also what's the
The
name
king,
of the
the
other creature?
Baron.
What is the other
A
creature?
glory horn.
A glory horn?
Glory horn.
All right. What is that?
It's got horn.
Oh, glory horn.
Oh.
It's a big beast. It
Like a demon?
Huh? Huh?
I don't know either.
It
How far?
4 legs. It was on the island long before. We show long before.
What about...
Well, why doesn't it try to
Watching-
kill? Why does it try to kill the guild people?
How-
The guildmen
It try. Them
fighting.
fight.
Yes, and how is
How
that?
far away is the island?
Yes, how far away is it?
I mean, you guys could see when you were on the cliff face that the strait between the cliff and the island is probably like at least 1,000 feet. The island is big. Like
So
it's not
pretty-
small. Like
it's pretty close.
Like the island is like 3 miles long this way and like 5 miles long that way. It's not.
Buckle.
It's not small.
And
What about the temple?
What is Bar Cecil's range again?
Like you could
a
send
mile.
him for a mission.
You could send him up to a
And then he can come
mile,
back
so he
and
could
tell you.
easily cross that water and get to the island.
Well then, I think we should rest. And I'll send
What
Bar
about
Cecil
Cecil?
on the- You don't know.
Show him.
Show him right now.
Sure, just as a little poke.
Okay, I'll
A
give
little
I
stoke.
give Bar Cecil a little. Come out, Bar Cecil.
So poof, there's a smell of brimstone.
I like it with the
And this
snap.
the smell and puff of brimstone. Ah, boss! I hate it in there, boss. You gotta let... What the... Don't tell me you had a battle and you didn't let me out!
Look what we killed.
We were already started.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
Smells like fish.
All right, just
All right,
take-
back. There's Bar Cecil.
No.
Bar Cecil, you can go
What?
back in your little.
No.
pouch.
But I...
I thought you were
And he
going to send him to
disappears.
scout the island.
Yeah,
We need
I
to-
have
we need to-
7 hit points.
We need to rest.
I need to rest.
So while we're
Crit
resting,
him.
he can go
Crit
back,
him.
right?
Crit him.
No.
Sorry.
Crit him.
Crit him. Crit him. As the leader of these
Yes.
people, we would like to ask you for a safe night's rest. Do you have a room where we may rest?
Yes, of course. Of course. Yes.
Some food, perhaps.
Food.
Some
Yes, food. Yes, of course.
Non-fish people food.
Yes, food. We have food.
And then we will figure out a
Of
plan.
course.
We're going to figure out a plan to take care of these guild people. Not take care of them like I'm taking care of them like I'm keeping them alive or taking nice care. Kill them.
Kill him. Yeah.
Kill them. Yes. Kill them. Yes. Please kill them. Yes.
I'd like to do an insight check to see if he's deceiving us.
And I'll help you.
Okay. Go.
That's a natural 19 plus 2 for a 21.
He's helping, so roll again, see if you get a crit.
That's a 16. What's your...
No,
what's
you choose the 19.
Oh, yeah. 19 it is.
Okay. He's being genuine about wanting them dead, and I mean, rightly so. His hands are missing, and they've been oppressed. And
Oh, I thought I was talking to Buckle.
Well, we were just talking to Critum.
Oh. Oh, okay.
yeah, I was.
He just looked concerned as it's killed him.
That was Critum.
That was good.
Yeah, it's Critum. Yeah, I mean, you can tell that he's genuine about his desire to have him dead. There's also kind of a weird impression you get about him and maybe his like full true motives. It's more than just a simple desire to see these oppressors dead. So
There's something
I mean,
deeper.
you get the sense that these guys are just as evil.
They're just under someone else's thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you said something before about a temple,
Right.
right?
Tell us about the temple. Tell us what you know.
Buckle says temple. Temple. You know of temple.
Of course.
You know of temple on the island.
Yes, we told you who sent us.
Tell us in your words.
Raxivar don't care about temple. But you know of temple on the island.
Don't you know of the temple on the island?
Of course.
Well, what do you know?
I've been there. It's there.
Well, what do you know about it?
It's...
Is it in ruins? Is it
Yeah,
inhabited?
I mean... The Gill people, they live there.
They live in the temple.
Well, it's not so much a temple as it is a statue,
All right.
a fountain, a library, maybe.
Yes, of course. I mean, that's what they have at the temples.
But they live there now. That's where they have us fight.
They watch you. Do they have you fight for sport?
Yes.
All right. Well, I would like to retire to a room and
Yes.
have a rest.
As well. I had a rough day today.
In Arik?
Yes, I have a strange feeling. Almost want to call it a hangover. I'm not sure. Yes, I'd like a rest.
Perhaps in the morning I'll make you an ASMR smoothie.
I love those,
Fantastic.
particularly with the
In this
blueberry.
cave.
I mean, not in the cave. I will figure it out.
All right.
So if we ever, if there's a place where we may comfortably rest for the evening, Critum and Buckle,
We'll still maintain our own
but
guard.
we'll maintain our own watch.
Yes. Yep. To the beds. Yes.
To the beds.
to
to
the
the
beds.
I'm
So
struggling.
he shows you down the hall
Had a rough
to
day.
the second room of cots and barracks, so to speak, that you passed as you were walking toward the throne room. It's not comfortable. I mean, the best accommodations they can offer you are, heaps of old, moldy furs and stuff. I mean, you guys have packs. You've got bedrolls and whatnot, so you probably are better off using your own equipment for that kind of stuff.
This is still luxury.
But yeah, I mean, you guys are gonna set up a watch.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you do so, and you spend the night. It's uneventful. I mean, these guys they're cowards. They're not going to disturb you, especially after what you did to 5 oppressive beasts that had them under their thumb. Yeah, so a full night's rest goes by, and it's 6, 7 a.m. the next morning, all your health is back, all your spell slots are back.
Nice.
And you start the next morning ready to plan and make plans to find your way to this island and do whatever you need to do. And that is where we will end for this week.
Excellent.
And that's where the music died again. Even though I'm plugged in, the battery was still overpowered by the music player.
Thank you, everyone, for being
Wow.
here.
I hope we got everybody's
So great.
donations.
I think we did. I think we
Special
did.
thanks to Jabby, to Ollie Juice, and what was
Arc.
And Arc. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And we have our little dragon friends that we met tonight. Thank you so much, you guys. They are now in they are now in our lexicon. Circa LaRue. They're now in our lexicon. Just so you know, if you would like your familiar to struggle or jabbers or Devarius,
What's Drovalius?
Travalius.
to reappear, you do not have to do the $250 donation again. We'll do it it's a $100 donation.
$100.
But we so much appreciate your support for supporting the stream.
Wow.
And it's been very fun. Great job to Matt. Everybody give some thank yous to Matt Leishman, our DM for this evening.
Thank you to Pigeon Rat for supplying all of our awesome
And Pigeon Rat,
minis.
amazing. And also supplying the familiars, which is amazing as well.
Yeah.
short order. Yeah.
Yeah, that is really amazing. So we are gonna go raid. Let's see. We do. Oh, well, none of our buddies are streaming right now. So I think we're gonna go. Should we just go raid like Geek and Sundry? Is it worth?
We could do that.
Sure.
Should we call it a? Or do we call it a night? What is the proper thing to do here, Matt?
Geek and Sundry.
Send them over. Why not?
What are they doing over there?
They're doing Dungeons and Dragons.
Do it.
On Wednesday nights?
I guess so.
No, they.
It's a rebroadcast. Sorry, it's not. It's a rebroadcast, so it's not live. So we're just gonna say thank you.
Thank you, Jabby.
Yes.
We're gonna say thank you for being here with us tonight. Should we? Are we just gonna sing should we do like a little song
Song
to
of
end
parting?
this? A song of parting, since we didn't get too many songs in tonight, but we did meet our familiars tonight.
We did, and they were very effective in battle tonight. All of them.
Yes, they were. They
Got some
pretty-
kills, got some poisons.
Yeah. Well, dragons appeared. They were everywhere, flitting and floating and flapping in the air. We had Jabbers, Travalius, and Circa Lori Struggle. Sunday the 7th. Just call him Struggle. Oh, we want to snuggle with our familiars. With our familiars. We thank our familiars. Thank you, our familiars. Well, the barbarian made some brains that were gushy. Baracus tried some really bad tasting sushi.
Tried.
Told her, well, she was just a really good shot. And who got really drunk? In Narek a lot. Well, with our familiars, with thank you. With our familiars, thank you. With our familiars, thank you. Join us next time, you familiars. Yes, Brockus?
What?
I wasn't sure if you were gonna bust it down a beat.
No, I don't sing.
We'll say goodbye to another viewer.
Very new to singing.
Sick LaRue and Commander Root now again.
Yeah.
Frozen Fails, Jabby 86, Juto 958.
Yes.
Matty Polizzi, Positivity, Smitty, Tip, DV again, Baskin and Vigo Pros. with
Yes.
our familiar.
Familiar.
We'll say goodbye to our familiar.
Familiar.
Who are flying real high. Our familiar.
Familiar.
We hope you had a good time. Our familiar.
Familiars.
We will see you next time. Familiars. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching
Yes.
Fractured Roll. We'll see you again next week.
You're
Yes,
amazing.
we will see you again next week. Thanks for being with us. Come back next week. Become a subscriber if you're not already. Sign up for this Norse Foundry dice giveaway.
And it's free
right.
to follow.
Free to follow.
And it is free to follow.
Free to follow.
So we're giving away these dice hopefully next week. Make sure you follow us on Twitter to find out some more information about that. And thanks for watching, you guys. Be good to each other.
Be good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Be good.